Hey yo guys, how we doing? Let me check. Yeah, I'm coming through. How y'all doing? Hey Lo-Fi, hey Reject, hey Drag. Crosby said hello, tell him I say hi. If he's not already watching. Love you, Crosby. What's up, Doom1? I don't know if I said hi to you, but yeah, what's up y'all? YouTube, okay good. It was updating on my fucking tablet for some gay reason. So let me pull chat up on my tablet now, that I can do that. Hi Psyche, what's up? Let me switch over to live chat, not top chat, before I forget. How's everybody doing? Give me another second before I switch over. I'm gonna play Vampire Survivors for a little bit before we get into shit. I now demand that Tomboy pays me in weed and vodka for the damage he's done to my brain. What's up, Zombie Fan? I appreciate you stopping in. My opinion is beater. I guess so. I guess so, Drag. It must be. Fuck, I don't need this plugged in. Get out of here. Been a while. How's it been? Yeah, I haven't been streaming or anything as much lately. Sadly. My mic should be. It should be loud enough. Hopefully. What's up? What's up, Golden Apples? What's up, TPG? I appreciate y'all coming in. Let me minimize this gay shit. Minimize this gay shit. I'll launch the game first, and then I'll switch over on OBS, because I don't know how loud it's gonna be. Hope y'all are well. I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing a lot better lately. I don't know how loud that is. Okay, I could probably do to turn that down a little bit. Sounds, music, turn it down some more, and that down some more, and let me make sure I switch the screen over. Fucking full screen. So it's the circle of pedophilia. Yeah, I came full circle into pedophilia for sure. Goddamn. Tomboy saga, yeah, Tomboy's the joke that just never stops fucking giving, I swear to God. It's fucking ridiculous. Hang on, let me check my description real quick. Okay. Description worked. Let me bring the chat back up. There we go. Tomboy saga continues. It somehow in some strange fucking way has continued, yes. Which we'll be getting into very soon. I don't even know how long I'm going to be playing this for. Let me do stage 2. I don't know how long I'm going to be playing this for. Just a little bit while we warm up, and then we'll be getting into the screenshots and shit. Which, I don't know how long it's going to, like, it's not going to take too long to cover all the stuff I have, but boy oh boy is there a lot to unpack with it all. And if we still all want to, there is some shit with Grunkle pertaining to the Tomboy situation that can act as like some filler shit we can do after. But yeah. Wait, what? No, I want this. Start, yeah. I forgot you guys explode. I was dumb. I very much forgot you guys explode. God damn it. I was already stupid. I haven't played this in a couple weeks. But you guys just died to the garlic, don't you? Okay, good. Garlic. Because garlic is good. Can we feed him to Zombie Fan? I don't know if Zombie Fan wants to eat him. Tomboy is like GTA 5. He refuses to die. Okay, I need to get the crown now. To mix with the pentagram. God damn it. Grunkle win New Vegas. Yeah, Grunkle win New Vegas indeed. But yeah, shit. There is some stuff with Grunkle we can watch after we cover all the screenshots and shit I have of the Tomboy situation. Because there's, like I said, there's not like a shit ton to cover, but there's a lot to unpack. None of you are what I want. Well, I'll take that then, I guess. I don't know. I need the goddamn crown. That's all I know. Hey, Gay Frog. Hey, Mario. What's up? Appreciate you stopping in. I can pretty much just stand here. These guys aren't gonna hurt me. Tomboy is like herpes. He refuses to go away. I fucking guess so, man. Rune Tracer. I already have the whip, so. But yeah, there's just... Fuck, man. It's so fucking fucked up how it all came full circle, though. Like, just how all of the jokes that we made about him just became true, and we will get into that. It's just it's what the fuck. Here we go. What's up, Alistair? I didn't see you a second ago. How you doing? You're living in a rent-free mansion in his head. I don't know if I am. I think Nier is. I think I just aggravate him. I think Nier's the one living rent-free. I just piss him off. A lot. He does not like me. Give this man a like, AO. I would appreciate it. As always. I'm okay, semester is done? That's good. School's always fucking annoying, but you gotta get through it somehow. Big ups for getting through the semester, I guess. Give me the fucking... give me the crown, you bitch. You're being an asshole. No crown. Nier's brother is Nero, I guess. I don't know that much about Nier's brother, to be fair, other than he's fucking ridiculously retarded. Let's not get into that. Tomboy preyed on a 16-year-old teenager, grooming them while he was 23 years old. That's the gist of it. We'll get into it with the screenshots and shit, don't worry, y'all. But yeah, it's really fucked up how it all came full circle, because we made the jokes and shit about him because he was defending Lolly. Not defending Lolly as being okay, but saying, like, it's, there's a distinction between it and actual child porn. So it's still pretty justified that we all made those jokes. Ayo, the fuck? What's up, FBI? Appreciate you stopping in. You should have grabbed the claw, cleanse it. It's really good in my opinion. I don't know as much about this game as you do at this point, probably. Ah, you've played it more. I'm still big dumb. I only got a few hours in. And I'm just kind of playing this to kill time at the moment. What are you? I want you. Yes. That was good, I guess. Pentagram. I do need to upgrade that more. And I need to get the fucking crown. Ow. You dick. But yeah, you probably know way more about this game than I do at the moment. You've played it a fair bit more. I'm still dumb. I'm still very dumb. But goddamn, is this a really fun fucking roguelike. Still no crown. Fuck you. That's why I've dropped off anime, except certain one. Lolita culture is not the move, my guy. Yeah, no. It's... there's a line between, like, lollies and, like, you know, sexualizing lollies. And there's a whole debate there that we've already gotten into in other streams. We're not doing that right now. But Tomboy was just a very interesting individual. When it came to that. Like, oh, there's a distinction. Why does that matter? Why does it matter to you that there's a distinction, Tomboy? I guess we know now. It's because you wanted to diddle kids. Like, Jesus fuck. Oh my god, Vampire Survivor is City Walk. It bad, This game is woke as fuck, it's terrible. Give me the... You asshole. Just give me the crown. I want crown. I really want crown. The game's being a dick. Give me the coin. He was defending Lolicon. Hunt Tomboy. Yeah. Yeah, you should, FBI. This is your one chance. You are FBI, after all. It's kinda in the job description. Jesus. Do your job, FBI. We should have realized that he was a pedo when he said Lolicon isn't CP. He proceeds to do a Redditor burp. Fair enough. That's pretty fair. Ah, fuck, what do I want? Hollow Heart is good, and that would mix with the whip. I will do Hollow Heart. I still need the crown, though, you bitch. Ow. Come on, give me the crown. Give me the crown. None of this is the crown. I hate you. Hey, chest. Ah, damn. Yeah, he literally did do that, too. I don't know if I covered that exact moment in the last one, Tomboy Part 2. Because I skipped through part of that fucking VC, because Jesus, it drags on. It takes them to 1 hour and 10 minutes for Tomboy to agree that Lolicon is CP. I don't know what world that it should have taken 1 hour and 10 minutes to convince anyone of that, but I don't want to live in it. Like, that's just... No. No, we shouldn't be having this debate, ever. Not once, not ever. That is just retarded. Hey, hubby, I'm shoveling snow right now, so see you soon. Hopefully, love you too, femboy. Mwah. Take your time. I'm killing a little bit of time with this anyway. And this game does not want to give me... Wait, did it just have the crown and I didn't see it? Because I clicked the garlic. I instinctively clicked the garlic. Feck. I'm dumb. Well, the case study is out. I am very stupid. If that had the crown and I didn't see it. Don't you blow up on me, you little shit. Feck you. Goddamn asshole. They do the blowy uppy. Bro, the FBI joined your server. Yo, let's go. FBI, there's an entire channel in there dedicated to Tomboy, so you can learn more about him if you don't know about him. I did my own streams on him before. I mean, yeah, this is the 3rd one that we'll be doing on him. And I don't know if anyone noticed, but maybe I pinged him. Maybe I pinged his channel so he would see this stream. So you know if you are watching Tomboy. Just saying. No credibility when I go public. Oh, fuck. You really are the joke that keeps on giving, Tomboy. God damn. Come on, die. I want the XP. No, don't floaty on me. I want the XP. And still none. Ow. Ow. Go away, you little shits. Ow, fuck. Okay, let me catch up on chat. FBI, open the door. You mean you're Stupel, right? I am Stupel. The FBI is on our side, boys. I would hope so, given who Tomboy is. Jesus Christ. Oh, what's up, Sir Chubbs? I didn't see you stopping in. Jesus, we got 26 people in here. Fuck. I appreciate y'all coming by. God damn. Wait, I just realized I'm not in the server. Left a lot of servers recently. That's all fine, homie. You can come back whenever. By the way, for those of you that don't know, me and Psycho are officially dating now. I mean, if you want to come out here and now, yes, Nier and I are officially a thing. It's not a joke anymore. He's my femboy. But yeah, what's up, man? What's up, Jesus Wagon? Like I said, shit, there's 26 people here. Shout out to everybody coming by. And just drop some, but ayo. I still appreciate everybody. Normally my streams are like 15 people at most. I don't often have a lot, but that's fine. I'm just here to be a fucking dumbass anyway. I'm just here to be stupid old me. Or Stupel. As I would say. I am going to die. I'm going to die a very horrible death at this rate. Please, don't corner me in, you little shits. You fecks. Jesus Christ. The mob's descending, and they just don't want to leave me alone. I want the XP. Go away. Give me your XPs. Your sweet, sweet XPs. Jesus Christ. Okay, I'll read chat again. Just came back, yo. I mean, you mean to the server? Because if so, I appreciate it, homie. 2 gay tards we are, in fact. Homosexuality confirmed. Bisexuality. Get it clear. I turned gay for Nier. I'm gay for him. Yeah, it was a joke until it wasn't. I'm treating Nier like a damn queen, man. I mean, he is my femboy. Kinda have to. Wouldn't do anything else. Come on now. Hey, baby, much love. Watching and eating Chinese. Yo, what's up, Ricey? I appreciate you stopping in. As always. Whenever the fuck I inevitably die here, because I'm terrible, and going to die, from the looks of this, we're going to watch Tomboy shit. Can I, like, move? That would be nice. Thank you. Jesus Christ, there are a lot of you. Oh, you just don't want to give me that crown. You really don't. Oh, are they just dying on one hit? Oh, okay. Alright, that works. As long as I don't have to worry about death. Twitter finally banning Cunny, absolute W. Yeah. The fact that Twitter was banning Lolly. I can't remember, Mario, you were telling me about that earlier, I believe. If you're probably still chilling and watching. Yeah, thank fuck Twitter actually, you know, rarely did something right for once. Jesus Christ. You still do not want to give me that crown. I hate you. Give crown. Gib. Let GTA 5 die? I mean, I guess so. I did stop playing it a while ago. And there goes all my XP. Well, you're all still dying very easily, so oh well. Twitter's first ever W. Yeah. Rare Twitter W. You still do not want to give me the fucking crown. Okay, I'm just going to read chat for a second. I haven't been keeping up with this drama, but I assume that Tomboy is being a little bitch. Yeah. TLDR, he's a Discord drama whore who had beef with Nier for a while, and he tried getting a lot of people involved, including me, and I made him my bitch, and he's just a mockery on a lot of Discord servers. So, not really relevant, and it turns out that he defended Lolcow at one point. Not that it was okay, but defending it that there was a distinction between it and actual CP, which we all made jokes about him being a pedo, which turns out he was. And like I said, that's what we'll be getting into after I die on this run. Whenever I actually die here, we'll be getting into that. Which I don't think will take long. I am dumb. This is a rare W given how many fuck-ups Twitter has had since Elon Musk took over. It's had a lot of fuck-ups in general. What the fuck you on about? It's Twitter. Twitter does not have... It's pretty... Like, it'd be easier to name instances when Twitter doesn't fuck up. Bro, I literally have not talked to you before. Get me on the call. I'm not on a call. I don't know if I'm going to be on a call tonight. Unless you're talking to somebody else in chat, which I have no idea. Also, ow. Ow. Medusa heads. Ow. You hurt. Go away. And little swirly things. I'm just gonna call you Starfish for now. Ow! You all hurt so fucking much. I'm pleased though. But yeah, for anyone that isn't caught up on the Tomboy shit, I do have 2 other streams covering quite a bit of it, but there's still more history beyond that, because he's had beef with Nier for over a year, and just all sorts of dumb shit. It's just ridiculous. Like, the guy's just retarded. I don't know how anyone could, like, take him seriously. Grunkle. Which we might be getting into some of that as well. It's me, the man of the hour. Wait, who? Are you talking about the man of the hour, the Tomboy? Because you're banned from my server, Tomboy. Fuck you. Tomboy is a piece of work, Golden Apples. This drama is stupid. Should have died many months ago. Should have fucking died last year. That whole first debate. What the fuck was it? You're gonna make a video on Tiago Spartan Beast? I might. I have to look into the videos more. I haven't really, like, bothered doing that yet. I've just been a lot of life shit happening lately, you know? The last 5 days have been wild. Or 4 days, whatever it's been. December 6th to 11th. So yeah, 5 days. I have literally not talked to you in 3 months. Okay. What's your fucking point? I don't need to talk to you to call you a piece of shit. Also, that's a lie, because you DM'd me, like, literally the other day. I'm sus to believe that's actually you, Tomboy. Nor do I give a shit if it is. I'm not going to get you in the server. Like, you're banned. Tomboy letting Shin go and moving the fuck on, challenged impossible. Yeah, that's literally what all this drama has been. At least that's what it was. We kind of moved on from him up until, like, the recent discovery of the fucking allegations. I did and then blocked you. Yeah, you did and then blocked me, yes. So maybe it is you. Why the fuck should I care? I mean, shit, dude. Go talk to Nier. Ask him to unban you from the server. Maybe he'll consider it. I don't know. Maybe he'll consider having you on to talk for this stream. Go message fucking Nier. I don't know if it's actually Tomboy. Nor do I give a shit, because if it is, he knows what to do. I just told him. Now go fucking do it, you dumbass. Jesus. I don't get his hatred for Nier. Nier is really chill. He always has been chill. I mean, shit, I'm dating him now. So. He's been a very, very, just, I don't know. I've been really glad to have met him. He's been a very chill dude, really mature and shit. So, yeah. Nier's a good boy. He did nothing wrong. Nah, dude, he totally committed slander and shit. Like, on God. If you're actually Tomboy, then I'm so going to bully you. Everybody should. Force me to act legal. No. He's a punching bag either way, so fuck it. Stopped being pussy whipped? Don't you mean bussy? Okay. I mean either or. I already told you what to go to, Tomboy. Message Nier, ask him, tell him you're on the fucking stream, and I said go ask him to unban you. Or maybe have you on the call. I don't fucking know. Because I'm not on a call right now. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling, doing my own thing. About to stream your fuck up. Bitch-ass pentagram deleting my XP, you motherfucker. I'm lasting a lot longer than I thought I would have in this. Nearest best femboy? YouTube's biggest and my favorite. Goddamn. Tomboy is the reason why the block button exists, exactly. He had never slander anyone? No, never. Like, the shit was jokes back then, but then it actually turned out to be true, and it still wasn't fucking slander. Like, holy fuck. Here's a good Christian boy. Oh, fuck. Nier's always been respectful and never had a bad interaction with him. Neither have I. Fuck, the worst interactions I've had with Nier have been him telling me Halo sucks dick. So, oh no. That's like one of 3 things we figured out we don't get along on the best. That's about it. And none of them are relationship ending. We just kind of make jokes about it. It's not like he's some actual fucking psychotic piece of shit like Tomboy's ever made him out to be. Oh, did I mess up? But if you're gonna lie, you should make not to leave out evidence? Okay. What evidence am I leaving out, Tomboy? I'd really like to know. Mr. Receipts of the receipts. I already told you what the fuck to do. I don't know why you're still bitching to me in the chat when you have an opportunity to go do something about this. I gave you an opportunity to go fucking talk to him. I ain't gonna bother with you right now because I'm in the middle of doing this shit. Like, good lord, my man. Like, if that is actually you, go talk to Nier. I don't know what else to tell you. Be careful what you wish for. I'm not wishing for anything. I want you to go ask Nier. Dumbass. Tomboy, you like men. To be fair, I like a femboy. I don't know if Tomboy is chief. It might be. To be fair, I pinged his other channel, so he could have shown up. He doesn't want a solution. He just wants to bitch. That's what he's literally doing. Tomboy, you haven't done anything to help yourself here. You're just bitching. I think Chief is having a stroke. Laugh my ass off. Literally can't be literate for 0.5 seconds. I just did? Well, then wait for a response instead of bitching to me in the chat. You're not gonna get anywhere. You're one persistent motherfucker, but it's not gonna help your case at all if you just sit there and bitch. You had every opportunity under the sun to fix this too, yet you persisted. You came to me. You got me involved. Are you fucking happy? I really hope so. I really goddamn hope you're happy. I'd really like to know what evidence you're accusing me of leaving out, Tomboy. You're staying alive well? This is... I'm barely. I'm pretty stupid still. I'm going to timestamp the shit out of you and all you can do is cry. I love you, goddamn. I can't imagine why anyone would pretend to be Tomboy. This has to be actually Mr. Lolicon. Or actually be Mr. Lolicon, yeah. Chief seems like the dude to say everyone else is bitchy, but pot meat kettle for fuck's sakes, yeah. Doom 1. Calm down, Doom, goddamn. Y'all are just flooding the chat. I tried to warn you and you betrayed me. You tried to warn me of what, motherfucker? All you did was run to me and bitch about a dead situation that you had apparently resolved. I betrayed you, how? I never once agreed not to tell Nier that you were going behind his back. Not fucking once did I agree to your bullshit. You fucked this up for yourself by getting me involved. Learn that real fucking quick, boy. I didn't do shit to you. Simping wait. Simping RGN Froggo boy? I don't know what RGN's supposed to be, but I appreciate it, homie. $10 though from Gamer Boy. I appreciate it, buddy. And 5 from Buzzley too, goddamn. If you mix Twitter and Christian, you get Tomboy. Oh, fuck. You literally ignored me when I told Nier was doxing a kid? Bro, I didn't ignore shit. I didn't ignore fuck all. You were talking about a dead situation and left out those details. When were you telling me about Nier doxing a fucking kid? And when did he actually do it? Where's your goddamn proof of that one, too? Because by your definition, he doxed you, which... No, he fucking didn't. You idiot. You can blame the goddamn psycho bitch that you accused of being a goddamn psycho bitch to me for doxing you. Because you shared your face to them. Regardless or not of if you trusted them, that still happened. That's still on you and them, not Nier. So your definition of dox is a little loose by everyone else's. You know, the literal textbook definition. This just does not want to give me the crown. It really doesn't. Whatever. I have the recording. I have the recording of what? I have the entire VC with you recorded as well. The fuck is your point? Where have you been? Or you mean the recording of him doxing someone? Because I'd really like to know. And if you're gonna start throwing accusations around in my chat, maybe we should get Nier in here too. Holy fucking shit. Chief definitely pedo vibes. I mean, holy fuck. Also, rip the run. You're right, it's my fault that I'm trying to move on with my life, but you crazy fucking boyfriend won't leave me alone? Bro. Get real. You came to my DMs after the situation was resolved. Blame yourself for this. This stream, my other 2 streams, the DMs you got from Nier the other day, none of it would have happened if you didn't come to me. You dumb motherfucker. Blame yourself. Somebody out here trying to pray away the gay, but the gay was inside us the whole time. Inside all of us the whole time. I didn't see all of us. No, Tomboy, you made therapy die, you little pedo bitch. He did. He distracted me because he's being a dumbass in my chat. Everybody blamed Chief for being a dumbass. Oh my fuck. I knew what this would happen, and how so. Geez, if you actually have that much stuff on Psycho and Nier, just make it public and be done with it. Exactly. Mr. Motherfucker, no credibility when I go public, and you're gonna do all that shit with your video? Where's the video at, bro? You said you tried to move on with your life several times now, yet, you know, you also say you have all this incriminating evidence about us that you're gonna make go public. I'd really like to know which one it is, Tomboy. You just can't keep consistency. Your boyfriend has literally done this falsely 2 times before, and he backed out each time when I pointed out he was lying. Pointed out he was lying how? Tomboy joining the stream and doing this shit for real. He's just getting on my nerves. Thanks, bro. I'm streaming it currently. What, in the server? Hold up, let me get my phone, because I can check that shit on my phone still. Hey, Tomboy working me up for real. God damn, you a dumb motherfucker. Okay, let me check. Are you streaming it in your server, Racy, or what do you mean? Because I don't see you in mine. Receipts? No, he's not going to show us the receipts. He'll talk about them. I'm living my life and ignoring you fags who have been doxing not just my face and falsely accusing me of being a pedo. Okay. I didn't dox your face. Your face was already doxed. It can't get re-doxed for one, so no, I just shared your face after it was doxed. Whoop-de shit. 2, would you really like to provide the evidence as to how the accusations are false? Because last time I asked you for receipts on anything, the 30 people you said had evidence on Nier, you didn't send shit. Psyche. Hey, femboy. He's in your DMs? Oh, so it is Tomboy. Good, good. He's fucking mad? Of course he's mad. He's my bitch. I'm just using it for malice intent? No, you spelled malice wrong. I'm using what for malice intent? Your face? How am I using that for malice intent? It's a fucking joke. It was already doxed. You can't help that. Send screenshots and DMs, dear. Rice for y'all cuties. Ayo. Appreciate you, Rice. Everyone type pedo boy in the chat. Let's go. I would never let another call his bitch, but that's just me though. Oh, he's gonna do whatever the fuck he thinks he can, but he's not getting far. Because they're fucking losers. Wah. Cope. Cope, seethe, and fucking mauled. What evidence do you have? If you have evidence of you not being a pedo, send it to fucking Nier in the DMs that you're mauling over right now. Okay? Go send your little receipts to Nier. Right? Shit. Make him VC live. Oh, I want to see his goddamn evidence. If he's got evidence, tell him to send it to you. Because apparently I'm leaving out evidence. Is Chief out here for a cupcake? Yeah, Hunt Daddy just wanted a cupcake for real. Jesus fucking Christ. Chief, Tomboy, where is my pedo allegations right now? I'm just gonna show screenshots that Vega leaked, motherfucker. Blame yourself for that one. And Vega. Go sue fucking Vega. Have fun with that one, Chief. Or you're gonna really extradite me to the US to sue me over this. For real? You got the money? Let's go, big boy. Come on. Fucking petty-ass bitch. Alright, switch this over to chilling. And let me bring up all of this. Because this folder is what is important. And hopefully we can see it. Paul touch arcs and Mayo stand video. Yeah, we're supposed to be doing that, but Tomboy took over. You literally don't have a case? Nah, dude, he's gonna sue me for defamation of character. You fucking retard. Have fun extraditing me to the US. Dude, who the fuck's gonna crowdfund your shit? No one likes you. That's a goddamn joke in and of itself. Holy fuck. Ever heard of crowdfunding? No one likes you. No one's gonna crowdfund your shit. Ever. Oh my fucking god. You are so goddamn dumb. Where are you, Therapy? I'm in Canada. He still has to extradite me. Tell Vega to show me the messages after? No, ask him your fucking self. Or ask Nier to get them. Not my fucking problem. Stop mauling in my fucking chat. Unless you actually have evidence to show either of us about this, stop being a little bitch. Because all you're doing right now is false threats. You're throwing a bunch of empty threats around in my goddamn chat. When you're like, you're leaving out evidence, bro. Send the evidence, then! Jesus Christ. Next time on Tomboy Jail Time, yo. Alright, so actually, real quick before I get into this, I do have to go use the washroom. So, I will be right back. But then we're getting into the Tomboy shit. So just hold up, y'all. Have fun mauling in my chat, by the way, Tomboy. Okay, alright. Sorry about that one, y'all. So, let's switch this back. Shit, 34 viewers here, too. Let's go. Alright, switch this back over to chilling. We got the screenshot folder open. Now, since Nier already announced this one earlier, I was going to show this really quickly, because I sent this to him. Because he was calling me whipped and all that shit, we all know that. But this is how Nier and I came out in my server. I dropped this fucking bomb. Tomboy, I have to admit you were right. Nier is crazy like you... Nier is definitely crazy like you said. That's why I'm dating him now. But, yeah. Not really relevant, but I wanted to show that too. So, Nier's do. So, I need the... It all started with the DMs between him and Vega. That Vega started showing in my server. Now, at the time here, Vega was 16 and Tomboy was 23, according to what we know. And I knew Tomboy was around my age, so 23 would line up 2 years ago. I would have been around 24. The wedding was just stellar, by the way. Yo, what's up? Tomboy literally said, I got no evidence. Wait, what? Let me scroll up real quick. Where's his last... Jesus, where's his last fucking message? Vegas old accounts later. So you don't have the evidence, then? I can't get the evidence. So there's no evidence, then? Oh my god. So you're like old as fuck, Terry? I'm 26. Stream quality 480p max, rip. You're in Nier's wedding in the Discord. It was stellar. Oh, I mean, we still gotta get married for real now. I'm gonna put you in my basement like my family member. I am Daddy MC Nemesis. What's up, homie? I appreciate you stopping in. Okay, but yeah. You see, I pinned this in the server. These fucking messages were between... This is Praetor Chief. Kind of lines up with Chief in the chat earlier, too, which I remember Praetor Chief is one of your aliases, Tomboy. And, further proof that it was Tomboy, he had a hate boner for Stebby. And here he is, he was talking about Stebby in this one, but all of this, kind of lewd. Don't know if I want to read it all out right now. Y'all can feel free to read this shit. I can zoom it in some. Because, yeah, that, well, makes it a little shittier quality. But, it's fucking awful, dude. Like, this is all between him at 23 and a 16-year-old. From what we know. Tomboy is my age, yeah. He was 23 at the time of this. Vega's 18 now. He was 16 at the time of this. But yeah, y'all can read that shit, because I don't know how much I want to. Missionary while we kiss, wrap your legs around me and pull me in tighter, like, fuck, dude. Like the slut you are, show me how much you want to, or show me how much you want me to fuck you, and dig your nails into my back. Well, not too hard. FBI, open up, yeah. What's up, BT? I appreciate you stopping in. I have to literally request my data from Discord, if you're wondering. I don't care. I really don't. That is not my problem. Psycho and Nier's DMs be like this for real. Shut up, Mario. Tomboy, you realize requesting data is data collection, not messages. Open up your goddamn door right now. I brought cookies. Oh, fuck. Okay, but yeah, that shit. That's just awful. And this was, I screenshotted this so we'd have the timeline as well. Because I was asking. Yeah, no, he a pedo. How old are you now for reference as to how long ago this was? Because I feel like Tomboy is at least around my age. 18, yeah. No, he's a pedo. Which, Tomboy, you are around my age. I never said I was slight. I keep saying, from what we know, to my knowledge, I am alleging that this is a possibility. If you have evidence to disprove it, show it, motherfucker. Stop bitching in my chat about it with empty fucking threats. Be a man for once. I have never once said you were. This is the evidence I have against you. Right here, right now. Do you have something to refute it? Go ahead. This isn't a court right now. Just be combo your Discord kitten already. No, it sounds disgusting. He's my Lolcow bitch. Is Chief Tomboy? Yeah, Chief is apparently Tomboy BT. He's in Nier's DMs and everything. Yeah, it all makes sense why he told us to get an 8-year-old to look up CP. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, hang on. I'm pitting that, Lucas, that's too funny. But yeah, Vega, I think he was 23, but def over 20. So, and Vega was, is 18 now, he was 16 at the time. That shit, I just can't. I guess, you know, if you all really want to read these, I did screenshot them individually. So, you know, we can, I can leave them up for a second. I'm not reading anywhere past the first one, but I can leave them all up for a second. And y'all can just have a nice look at them. I'm not reading them. It's too fucking... It's disgusting. Did he really say that? Did he really say what? How many cupcakes did it take for you to be this retarded? Shit. Also, what kind of name is Chief? What do you think, Master Chief? Last I checked, Master Chief wasn't a CP lover. I think it's because of this Praetor Chief thing. This is so bad, I need to play Gospels to cleanse my soul. Fucking hell. I need to, Also, this one's just helping prove that it was him with the whole Stevie hate boner. We're gonna talk because this I'm not going to allow. Shit's sake. Hang on a second. I'm DMing Nier right now. Do what for you? You do that for me and I'll be more than happy to show how fucking retarded you are. What are you going on about? What are you going on about, Tomboy? Like, honestly, if you're really trying to move the fuck on, none of this would have happened if you had just left me alone 3 months ago. I don't know what your point is when you keep going off about you want to be left alone, yet here you are constantly bitching. If this is really that defamatory to your character, then stop bitching in my chat and do something about it, or show the evidence that refutes it. Otherwise, actually move the fuck on with your life, please. Please just move the fuck on with your life. Get the fuck out of my stream. Let me finish what I'm doing. Have our goddamn laugh about you. And it'll all probably be fucking forgotten about. Because if you really gave that much of a fucking shit, you'd do something about it. Otherwise, just goddamn leave. This isn't that big of a fucking deal. And you goddamn know it. You're just a salty, butthurt, pathetic little bitch. Grow the fuck up for once in your goddamn life, please. Please. Tomboy should change his name to EDB. Eat that bullet. Fuck. That's funny as hell. Turn yourself into a human candle, pedo scumfuck. I love he acknowledged Vega after denying it in my DMs, so he just exposed himself. Oh. Oh boy. True, true. Fucking hell, my guy. You did literally deny it in Nier's DMs, which, you know. Here's the proof of that, Tomboy. What's this? I don't know. You tell me, buddy. Couldn't have been the DMs between you and Vega, like you just said. I am not calling you a pedo. I am showing screenshots of what was between you and an alleged 16-year-old. Blame Vega for that. If Vega's wrong on it, not me. As for showing your face, you already had it doxed. I can't re-dox your fucking face. I already showed your face before. It's not that big of a deal. we have more after, then Nier needs to send them to me. What are the alleged more after? Is he in the server? Did he join? You're more than welcome to join. You'd have to unban him, I think, Nier. I'm not doing that right now. Also, God, you're very eager for me to show the more after DMs for someone who has all this evidence about how you're innocent here. It's not Psycho's fault that you sent your face to some random-ass girl on the internet. No, it's not. Around 2021, Tomboy was trying to defend Lita for looking at Pokemon Lolicon, and since we didn't want to look at that shit, he told us to get an 8-year-old to somehow prove it wasn't CP. I know, Nier's told me all about it. And, not just Nier, BT told me about it too, and Chazelle. I've heard about it from everybody. Do a private VC so that it doesn't get chaotic. We can just jump in the joke VC. Or whatever the fuck. I'll have to drag him in. Nier or a few others were there to witness. Yeah, I know. I've been told by multiple sources that he asked that, and it's stupid. Tomboy, you want to get in VC, buddy? You want to defend yourself? Come on. Please do. I'll have to drag you into the joke VC. But did you actually see the VC? So you weren't there and you don't know what I said. What the fuck's your point? What is your point if I actually saw the VC? If there's multiple sources confirming the same thing, what the fuck's the point? So I'm a little lost. Tomboy was exposed for sexting a 16-year-old? Yeah. He was flirting and trying to get with a 16-year-old, apparently. And, they were 16 at the time. This was apparently 2 years ago with Vega. Allegedly. From what we know through what Vega has shared. How true that all is, well, Tomboy, you're welcome to come disprove it. All you goddamn want. But so far you've done nothing but mauled and bitch in my chat. Like, for someone who's apparently so confident in being able to take me down with all this evidence of slander, you really don't want to show any of it. You really don't want to prove any of us wrong. You just want us to stop without evidence. It's really stupid how much you want us to stop without proving how innocent you are. His Lolicon shit spread in the Doom servers. It was horrible. Fucking hell. Alright, well, hold up real quick. I'll close this screenshot. Let me bring this back up to BRB real quick, so I can go over here. I am going to join here. There we go. Why is it not? I cannot. Okay. Hopefully Discord's not being a fucky-wucky right now. I really hope Discord's not being a fucky-wucky right now. Let me mute the music for a second. Let me check Discord too. Make sure my sound settings are good. Headphones, there we go. Ayo?
Hey, hubby. Just wanted to say good luck.
Hi, fun boy. Is he in the server or what the fuck? There he is. He just joined.
He just joined. All right. Well, best of luck between you two. I'm sure he's going to bitch like 24/7.
I'm not looking forward to talking to him at all. You know me. I already don't like talking to him.
Hey, if it's any consolation, I've had to deal with him for over a year.
I'm well aware. This was supposed to be over, though. But, yeah. Alright. Tell him... I mean, I guess I'll tell him in the chat, but yeah, thanks for the wishes, Bubby. Love you.
Yeah, love you too, hubby. Mwah.
Mwah.
So, I'll be in the chat on your stream.
Yee.
See ya.
See ya. Okay, I gotta message this motherfucker. Join the regular VC and I'll drag you into the private one. My wife says you two are adorable. Well, tell your wife I say thanks. We are adorable. Nier's more adorable. Fuck. I fucked it up. Nier's more adorable, though. And I love him. I'm not in VIP. I'm in, like, the joke VC that literally only Nier and I can join. Tomboy, hurry the fuck up. Oh, there you are. I see you. Heyo.
Okay, well, I got interrupted.
Hold up a second. Let me make sure everyone can hear you. I gotta make sure you're loud enough, too.
Alright. Before we proceed, I have some terms.
Oh, you have terms now. Keep talking, by the way. I'm trying to make sure. Heyo.
Okay, so what part did you not understand that I was texting you before?
I can hear you stream in the background. You're gonna have to mute that shit for one.
Yeah.
Oh, you have terms.
Yes, I have terms.
Keep talking, by the way. I'm trying to make. Okay, so that's funny, but go on.
Okay, so we're obviously public right now, right?
No shit, we're on a stream.
Okay, you need to not do that.
Oh, I need
I'm telling you.
I need to not do that.
Action against you. Yes.
I need to not. Why do I need to not do that, Tomboy?
Well, do you really want to try me?
No.
Question.
I want
Do
you.
you really want?
I want you to listen for once in your goddamn life, okay?
I will take this to a court of law, and you will literally not have a case because you're fucking.
I want you to listen for once in your goddamn life for someone who's allegedly got all this fucking evidence.
You're going to fucking listen to me because
I'm gonna listen to
trying
you.
to be nice to you, motherfucker. I'm trying to avoid.
You've been
this,
trying to
getting
be
to
nice
a
for
legal
months now,
point.
over a year now, actually. It's
Your
pretty pathetic.
bag of fucking boyfriend has done this to me twice.
And you didn't do shit to him either.
I got him to stop because I threatened to deplatform him, to ruin his.
To deplatform, and you didn't do shit.
Do that, but I didn't want to do that. You want to know why? Because I believe in second chances, motherfucker. And I gave.
For someone who apparently believed in second chances,
I gave him a second chance, and what did he do? He betrayed me. Right?
How did
he did that?
No,
again.
no,
he did it twice.
no, he didn't.
He
No,
did
he
it
didn't.
twice.
You betrayed.
So
if anything, you betrayed him
face.
by going around his
No.
fucking back
Read
to
my
come to me.
face. Yes, I went to you to warn you, and you had.
He sounds
plenty of
psychotic right
opportunity.
now, I know, because he's panicking. He's panicking over what the fuck we've been saying.
No, I really didn't. Hold on, give me a second.
Oh, you really don't give a fuck. The last hour plus of my stream begs to differ.
Well, I do care. I'm telling you right now, but I'm saying that there's something happening. All right, to me, and I'm not gonna lie. I am very, very nervous. But that isn't because of the situation. Right? I know what I did, right? And I was trying to literally explain to you that I was lied to, right? I was lied to about someone's age. And I have DMs to prove this, literally. And I was telling you for like the past hour or whatever you were saying.
And you never,
maybe like 30 minutes
never, not
but
once
I
ever, never,
don't
not once
have
ever
his
unblocked
fucking
me
old
and sent
username.
them to me through that whole
Because
hour. You just bitched in my chat.
Didn't you? I'm telling you, I don't
Nier,
have
you didn't
access.
send them
I
to
do
Nier
not
either,
have
because he would have sent them to me right the fuck away.
I'm telling you, I do not have access to this. Why do I not have access to this? Because this is literally his old account, motherfucker. That's what I'm telling you, right? You know, he has a new one. His old one got deleted. It no longer exists.
Yeah, that's also a good point. I didn't know she was underage. Isn't really a good fucking defense.
Yeah, it's not really a good defense that you got lied to. I know, right? That's fucking crazy. And then when you find out that this person is older and you reject them, right? Literally in the DMs after, this motherfucker said, "Oh, it's legal in my state, right?" And you know what I still did? I still rejected them.
Well,
And
you
I
know,
have DMs.
you know what, Tomboy? You're in the same server as Vega right now. Why don't you do yourself a favor and ping him so that you could maybe just possibly access the quote-unquote evidence you want to show?
What's his new account?
Vega. It's fucking Vega. Just ping him in the server. I don't know if he's online right now. I don't think he is. No, well, no, he is. He sounds like Harmon Smith's dad.
Oh, look, you guys have literally my face as a fucking. So you have my face as a thumbnail. It's crazy because didn't you guys also do this in Spectral to Griffin's face, who is doxxed, right? That only you guys have access to. We're gonna like let everything out there.
What does that have to do with anything? It's your face that got doxed. I could use it.
Bro.
I didn't dox it.
So if I got a hold of your face, for instance, and I started
Then
saying, hey, this person
doesn't
is
matter. It does not matter. If you got a hold of my face, then it got out there. From there.
You are looking people to be fighting somebody. Are you not self-aware? Are you retarded or something?
You're
like,
spurging out, and I literally can't hear you, so neither can the stream.
Said, are you genuinely retarded or something?
No,
like,
I'm pretty sure
just
you
not
are.
understand? Yeah, look, and your chat is doing it right now, right? Your little fucking echo chamber.
My little echo chamber. Honey, I barely know half of them.
You literally said that this is not a court of law, but you guys are treating it like this. You guys are trying to persecute me.
Persecute
Literally.
you? No.
That's why you are on
I brought up
platform
fucking evidence.
showing this.
I brought up
You
evidence
are
that Vega
not the
brought up.
law.
Uh-huh.
You are literally
I'm not the
law.
law. This could have been
And
dealt.
you know what's gonna happen?
You could have
when I
just
take
moved
this
the fuck
law,
on.
right? You're gonna regret it, and I genuinely mean that because I've been talking to lawyers, and you can make fun of me for that.
Talking to lawyer. Oh, you just pulled the fucking quantum.
The internet.
You just pulled the fucking quantum, my guy.
You literally just admitted that you do not care if you're spreading my docs, or if you are falsely accusing me.
Tomboy,
You know
it's not a crime to spread your face.
This is literally what came
It's not a crime to spread your face, honey. I don't know if you know that, but it ain't a crime.
There, it's called.
Also, shut up for 5 seconds, Tomboy, please. Shut up for a second. $2 from Lucas. Why the fuck you trying to sound like Patrick Bateman? I have no idea. Okay, there.
Okay, can you? I don't care what your army of like 14-year-old fucking edgelords has to say.
Neither. I don't. I'm reading a donation. I'm being nice to Lucas. Shut the fuck up.
Oh wow.
He is unhinged as fuck right now.
To other people, you guys. You know why I'm like this? It's because I am tired. I have been dealing with this motherfucker for a year. It's crazy that he says this about me, but I have literally been trying to deal with him showing my face and falsely accusing, which he's done this before, right? If it's
falsely accusing, how?
I can literally show it.
Oh, you can literally show it, but you can't show it. You can literally show it, but you can't show it because you don't have it.
Bro, have you ever having evidence on hand or like
you're cutting out again.
Okay. Have you ever heard of not having evidence on hand? You are literally like those people who ask you for a source, and if they don't instantly fucking have it, you're like, whoa, I guess this guy must be fucking wrong. Like,
I never said you were instantly wrong, but you're spurging the fuck out over it when you could just easily try to go get it instead of panicking like you are. That does not tell me that you are sane at all in the situation.
To talk. No, you're gonna listen because you're new in the situation.
I'm gonna listen.
You can go. You're gonna shut the fuck up and listen. You're gonna go talk to your boyfriend, and you're gonna say, "Hey."
No, I'm not. You're talking to me right now, motherfucker. Deal with it.
Yeah, and I'm talking to a bitch. I'm talking to a pussy who's pussy whipped. I knew you were pussy whipped or whatever the fuck you want to say when I literally told you that he had. These are people you can talk to. I literally told you who they were. Lightatron, right? I told you that he helped to dox his face, right? He facilitated it in his server. He didn't give a fuck.
You're really not doing a good job of making yourself seem sane at all on this stream. I just want to say.
Do you know who Lightatron is? Do you know who Lightatron is?
You're doing it again, Tomboy. Okay, focus on this situation right now with this, not Lightatron, not the past with Nier. This right now, okay?
You guys are literally focusing on shit from a year ago.
Okay.
I can literally just prove it,
but
you guys
this right now, you're talking about Lightatron, not Vega in your DMs with him. That's not related to Lightatron in my eyes.
You want to know why you're on stream and publicly casting all of this? Said or want to embarrass myself? I really don't care. I'm trying to explain things to
There we
you
go.
as calmly as possible. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
you're not doing a
if it
good
doesn't
job of
come
it.
off that way, but I am frustrated, right? I want you to know that. I want to convey that, right? I'm frustrated. That's what I feel right now. I feel frustrated because I
No
didn't think you guys
shit.
were
It's
actually
kind of
gonna go through
obvious
with
you're
it.
pretty frustrated with the fact that you don't
Well,
like
I
what
don't
we've been
know.
doing.
You
Pretty
say
evident.
I'm a pedophile trying to hide shit. I say I'm getting slandered. I don't know.
Okay, motherfucker.
We'll find out which one is true.
You
That's all I have.
you really keep saying that evidence exists for months now, not just this stream, because you brought it up before, but you've never once provided it. Not once. Oh, and he muted. Sorry, guys. He muted himself. I guess he's busy. Holy fuck, you sound unhinged as hell right now, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. He muted himself. I don't know why. Just in the middle of all that. Where's the evidence? Well, if he wants to take the time to find it, because he's really unhinged right now bitching at me about how I'm immediately just saying, well, you're fucked. Like, no. I can give you the time to go get it. I, in fact, encouraged it, but he just continues to bitch and freak out. $2 from Buzzley. Lawyers? Why you on stream then? I know, for real. He pulled a quantum going, I've been talking to lawyers. I have a detective, bro. Like... Can we join VC? Not this VC, no. You can join the regular one, but not the one with Tomboy and I. This is... I do not need more chaos in here than there already is with just us two. What the fuck happened? He muted. I don't know why he muted. I didn't mute him. He's just sitting in my fucking chat muted. Which, Tomboy, is really cute if you're recording any of this. Because I'm encouraging you to go get the evidence that just proves any of this. And you can take all the time you want. You know, it doesn't have to be on this stream. We can do an addendum. We can do anything you want. If you're fucking innocent. I don't really care. But I'm not some court of law that's, you know, saying you're a piece of shit altogether. I'm just providing the evidence that Vega showed me. Because it's funny. How all that came full circle. I don't know if that's what he's doing. You're getting interrupted by real life shit? Okay. He just said in the Discord server he's getting interrupted by real life shit. I might as well switch the screen back to chilling for the moment. Because this is ridiculous. He's in Discord chat right now? I know he is. I was just looking. I did see what he said a minute ago about being, God damn it. But yeah, I did see his message a minute ago about being busy, so I guess, you know, do what you have to. I just want to say that he immediately, and I mean immediately, started going fucking psycho in this chat when he jumped in. Like, dude needs to chill the fuck out really hard.
Yeah, I know.
You do.
Need to chill because I'm pretty angry because
okay, well, can I talk for 5 seconds? Can I talk without you interrupting for a second, please?
You know what? I will give you the courtesy. I will let you speak.
Right.
Tell you.
It's, you know, it's not like it's my stream or my VC or anything, and I'm trying to let you talk.
Care. Maybe
well, you did care enough to be on here, so maybe let me fucking speak. All right.
Because I literally explained to you why you are.
All right, so let me explain this then, because it's relevant to that. Let me explain this because it's relevant to that. Then, if you want to take the time to find that evidence and show it, you have all the time in the world, because this little stream is not that big of a deal at the end of the day. It's not going to hurt you like you think it is.
It doesn't matter that you guys are fucking psychotic people who, I don't know, have a history. Well, not really you, because you're new to the whole, you know, crazy group, right?
The whole crazy group. Says literally like, every other motherfucker that I've ever interacted with has always said the same about you.
Ignoring the people that I tell you about. Why do you keep doing that? Right?
I
literally
didn't.
told you he false. You did. Did you go ask for clarification? Did you go ask these people?
From many
personally?
other people, not specifically
No.
Lightatron, no.
So you didn't go ask. Right?
It's kind of funny how you only want Lightatron's word and anyone else that's ever interacted with you doesn't matter for some
Look,
reason.
I
Just
didn't
a
really
little
care
bit cherry
about
picking.
Spark.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, because I didn't really. You know why he took priority? Because that was the recent example. You know, like the recent.
Oh, but
person
I'm
you
not a
were
recent
going after.
example of
You wanna
interacting with
know
you and doesn't
why?
like you or
You want to
anything.
know?
Neither was
Yeah,
VT an
I
example.
really don't know why. I
Neither
thought
was
you said
Keems
that
an
we-
example. None of them mattered, ever.
Okay, I'm saying that because I literally hung out with fake as fuck people, which is what I'm saying about you guys. Officially, for the record, right? It's either that or you guys just don't do any fucking research, right? Like, BT is a perfect example. I don't know if this nigga
VT is a
is just
perfect example.
living under a rock or if he doesn't think, like, hey, you know, when somebody's getting accused... You remember how when Spark got accused of this, how many people actually went to him?
Oh
And we're
my
like, hey,
fucking god.
you know...
Nier
we
literally
heard
went to you, and you fucking started denying it. That's why this stream even exists.
What are you talking... How did I deny it?
What's this?
Where in the DMs?
You dumb
I literally-
motherfucker. Show me the rest of the DMs
Yeah.
then. You've had this
Yeah.
whole opportunity to do it.
No. I need to
No,
look
no, of course
first,
you don't
like
want to.
You said that you were willing to take... You said that I could take my time, right?
I meant
So,
the DMs with you and
you
Nier
guys-
just now,
so
because you were talking about that.
I'm not referring to that. I thought you were referring to something else. I thought you were
No.
referring to the Vegas shit.
Because I said you, yes I was, and
No,
you started
I
denying it
did
when Nier went to
acknowledge that.
you.
No,
Yes, he
I
did.
didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
No, I
You said, what's
"What
this?
is this?" And I
Then-
wasn't sure what it was
Okay,
at first.
so
I
you
realized,
in my
and
chat
then I
earlier
blocked it.
said,
want to know-
said to show the rest of the DMs. I don't have them. Show them to me.
Okay, are you referring to Nier or are you referring to Vega?
I'm referring to Nier.
I'm referring to Vega. I'm not referring to Nier.
I know, but
referring to
I'm
Vega.
talking about an
I
entirely
also
different thing right
cannot-
now, because when
I also-
when Nier came to you with Vega's DMs, you started denying it. You said, what's this? You said there's more,
No,
and I never
that's
saw the
not
more.
denying
Show me the
it.
more. Well, then show me the
Yes, I
more,
know
because
you
saying
want
what's this
the
is not a
more.
good idea. That's not denying it? How the fuck?
Are you looking at your chat right now? Are you seeing like how many people in your fucking server are literally pinging me every second, right? I've not been looking at my screen, right?
Blame
because
no one but
outside-
yourself for making yourself a fucking joke.
Dude, I literally don't fucking care about.
Then why are you on my
people. I'm
stream?
trying to
And why are
ignore
you here?
I'm trying to
Why are
explain
you here?
I'm trying
Then-
to explain the
No, you're not trying to
exception.
explain. You keep
I'm
saying
trying
I don't
to
care.
explain.
You keep saying
literally
you don't
just
care.
cut me off. You literally just cut me off.
You've done
bro.
nothing but do that
I-
to me too as well this entire fucking time because you've been a psychotic motherfucker.
Yes, because I am the accused who's being falsely accused, right?
Then go
Did
to
you not hear
Vega.
that?
Talk to Vega.
Vega's right here, so I mean, tell him, ping him. I'll
I
ping
told
him
you
too,
to fucking
right?
ping him. I told you to do
Why
that
can't
already.
you ping him too? What
Because-
does it hurt?
Because you're the one that needs the evidence from him, not fucking me.
Okay, but you don't care if you're incriminating someone unfairly? Is
That's
that what
why
you're
I
saying?
said talk to Vega. He's the one that incriminated you. I'm just
Okay,
sharing
but-
it.
Okay, but like, if we had to quantify how much of a, like, how much time I have here before you falsely accuse me of anything, how much do I have? Would you
I'm
say?
not gonna say shit about you at all until I see
already
more.
You already are, though. Isn't this literally what Nier did to Griffin, right? He insinuated a lot of shit and have a lot of evidence, right?
It's
You- I
kind of
mean,
funny
yours
you
too.
bring that up
I'm
because
telling you, I
everyone
have that.
blames you for the entire
Crazy.
reason why that video went to shit. The whole thing about
It's
morals,
crazy.
especially.
It's crazy that people...
It's
Are
crazy
you
that
talking about
everyone
years
blames
ago?
you for that video
are you
being
talking
shit.
about? What are you talking about? Are you okay? So you guys are just throwing me under the bus because you guys can't accept responsibility. Okay. So because last time he was blaming not just
didn't-
me but also James.
Oh yeah,
He
no.
blamed me for the failure of the
I'm not
video,
denying
right?
that. This is just me
would-
phrasing shit
you-
right now. It's just my phrasing shit at the moment.
Why is Baker not responding?
I don't fucking know.
Okay. Maybe you should figure that out. Maybe just a recommendation. So he's just posting my face with a cat gif, so he's not gonna respond. So are you gonna do anything about that, or am I just guilty? Because what an amazing core system you guys have here, really.
Okay,
I
Tomboy,
think
you
you
want
should
me to
do
get a
that.
hold of Vega or not? Because I'm fucking trying to
Yes,
get a hold of
get a
him.
hold of him. I'm streaming Avatar: The Last. Tell him, bro. He's literally.
Yes, I'm fucking talking to the motherfucker. That's in response to me, you dipshit.
I'm replying to what he's saying because he said, okay, he's saying he doesn't care because he's playing Last Airbender.
No, he didn't say he didn't care. I asked him what he was doing. I said if he was free.
He said, I'm streaming. What is more important than him accusing me and putting someone like me behind bars? I wonder. That's what I'm thinking behind. I don't have DMs with him on this account. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to talk about the other one because I can literally look up a way to try to find to get it back.
I'm aware, Tomboy. I know your situation. I'm trying to text him.
So you just didn't care to like, I don't know, maybe, well, not stream any of it, right? Stream my personal shit, you know? Like, I don't know. Like,
oh, no, you had plenty of opportunity to counter it in Nier's DMs, and that was days ago. Yeah, so, again...
I chose to, it's called, I literally ignored you guys 3 months before. And
no, you didn't. You came to my DMs 3 months before. That's why we're even fucking here.
I'm talking about since last time we talked, motherfucker, right? Last time we talked, you know, when you said we were cool and then you had that recording, you know,
yeah.
I even know about, right?
Oh, poor thing. Poor fucking thing. I recorded my VC with you after you went around Nier's back. How dare I? Oh no, Mr. Receipts of my receipts is angry I have receipts.
You know, yeah, you know, I just went.
Poor thing. Woe is me. I have receipts of you.
I literally told you before that I was trying. Look, and you have literal kids in here saying Lolcow nigger fag, right? Chezel's a 14-year-old, right?
Your fucking point?
I don't know. Like, if I was to, let's say, have a compilation of
if you moved on from this, why are you here? Bro, you keep saying it. Just leave. This stream isn't gonna hurt you. It never really would have. It was gonna be a fucking joke.
I saw it before. So it's a joke. So you think this is a joke? Are you fucking retarded?
Oh my god.
Are you like just okay? I'm going to.
Oh my fucking god. We're not
ruin this. Bro,
not ruining your fucking life. You're ruining yourself here. You're really doing it to yourself.
Look, Vega still hasn't replied. Where is Vega?
You're blaming me for Vega now. I can't help what Vega's doing. I asked him.
You know, it's crazy because I'm hearing 16, but literally the last time I talked to Vega, he said he was 17. So there's already a lie I can prove once he actually responds. But where is he? He's not here. So if you're talking about your case here and the case you're trying to make against me, you know, don't I have a right to a defense? I forgot. You are in a court of law. You're not a judge. You know these things. Or you're not even really an expert for that matter. You know?
Are you, Mr. I'm going into psychology? Well, this stream really wouldn't have hurt you if you would just hear me out for 5 seconds. But you won't.
Why should I? You literally did not do this. You heard what I said, didn't give a fuck, and then you picked Nier's side. Why? Because you're fucking pussy whip, bro. Literally.
I picked Nier's side because I'm pussy whip. No, it's because I talked to enough people that dealt with you.
Yeah, you talk to a lot of biased people. Did you?
Oh, it's always cherry picking bias with you. It's only. But Lightatron's the only one that matters here. It's only Lightatron's word that you wanted me to go to in this conversation.
I told you Spark 2, right? I literally told you about Spark. So that's two people.
So Vega said the account got banned 7 months ago.
So there's Griffin.
Tomboy.
Okay, but what's his old username?
He said the account got banned 7 months ago. I don't know.
That doesn't fucking help my case. What's his old username? I need that. Literally.
Let me ask.
Oh, look, they're saying I'm grooming a 13-year-old. Wow, how very appropriate. I just love disability in here, right? It's not
everybody loves the disability that you bring. Can't help it, bro.
Yeah, I know, right? I really don't give a fuck if that's where you're trying.
It's the same, he said.
Like, if I should care about what you guys are not going to judge me, because
Tomboy.
You guys are
Tomboy. He said it's the same fucking username. If you would listen instead of ranting.
I'm sorry, but I have a lot of frustration.
Clearly, because it's very hard to talk to you at all.
I wonder why. I literally just explained why I feel this way. And did you process any of it, or like even hear what I told you?
Half
I
of it,
guess
no,
it's
because I'm
anecdotal,
trying to
but
also DM Vega on your behalf because you're a little bitch maid who can't do it yourself.
well, I don't see him. I'm to kill Tom.
I already DM'd him because again, you're a
Bro,
little
he
bitch.
literally. I think this is crazy. This is crazy shit because literally when I told him no, that's gross, he literally was like, "Well, it's legal in my state, right?" And I still had to reject him, right? It's gonna be crazy. What are you
Giselle
gonna
has an
say then?
autistic spy server. I need proof of that one then, Tomboy, and if you don't have it, that's
Well,
your fault.
So so it's my fault, right?
Not
Okay.
keeping the evidence, mister. I have receipts of my
So,
receipts,
I
never
keep
keeps
that-
evidence of when he wasn't a pedo.
I literally told you guys that I only keep receipts of shit that I feel.
No, you
is
never told
important
me
for-
that. You never once told me that. Don't
So
do
what
that
did I
one.
tell you?
You never told
I
me
can read-
anything about that. I'm just making the joke of Mr. Receipts who has
So his
has receipts of
old
his
name-
receipts.
So his old name is Vega hashtag 36 or yeah 3064. Okay. So I don't actually know if I'm going to be able to pull up our old DMs because I don't know if that's how Discord works. So if I pull them up,
My feeling when
gives me
Tomboy
all
takes
the
random spammers on Discord seriously, pretty fucking much.
bro, are you guys just like not fucking self-aware? Again, like,
Are
I'm
you
gonna
not
keep
self-aware? What harm is this going to cause you? Because none of us
Bro,
gave
if
that
you-
much of a
what-
shit.
What if you did, bro? You guys give a shit enough to report on it, right?
What
You guys are
reporting on
saying-
it am I doing? I made
you-
a stream
you
for fun.
literally-
My entire YouTube channel is for
So
fun.
you think
This was
so
for
you think this
fun.
is for fun. So you think this is for fun. So you're fucking sadistic, is what you're saying.
I mean,
right?
nah,
'Cause if
not
you
when it
think-
comes to that.
Yeah, no, you are. You're fucking crazy. I'm gonna tell you that because that's how I feel, right? And you could go fuck yourself if you don't like it.
I mean, I've been saying the same thing to you ever since you came to my
So,
fucking DMs.
Brother
but you
Near
never
literally
could.
said slander, huh? I wonder what that means because that's something I always say to him, and like I have DMs of this, so it's almost like this is a petty rivalry or something. Like
It's
somebody
almost like it came full
ego
circle.
is
You know.
hurt. Yeah, that's another thing I heard too, right? You guys are so fucking desperate for my validation. To literally
Your
prove that I'm a piece of
validation? No,
shit.
you're just the
But
joke that keeps on
you
giving to me, Tomboy.
You literally want to drag me down to your level, right?
Drag
you
me
wanna be
down?
like,
No,
oh,
you are far
look,
below
I am-
anyone else's level. That's why you're the
am-
joke that
I'm
keeps
just
on
as-
fucking giving.
What are you talking about? Or up until this point, it has been me enjoying myself, right? And even then, I didn't really enjoy it when you had your
Then why did you
uh,
even come to me to begin
boyfriend,
with?
right?
Why
if I
did you
may
even
speak
come to
so
me to
on-
begin with if you
I
were
don't
just enjoying
say-
yourself?
Because I tried to warn you. Did I not tell you this before? I literally told you that I tried to warn you about him.
No,
right?
you
Well,
weren't trying
you're
to
just
warn me
choosing
of
to-
shit.
So you're literally so if we go back into your VC that you streamed, right?
Which I know
It's not
very
gonna say that
well.
at all.
I
So you
never
know it
said
very
you're not saying you tried to warn me. I'm saying you're
well.
bullshitting.
Whoa. Wait, why are you trying to backpedal now?
No, I
you-
said you're bullshitting. You're bullshitting
So
on
you
the
said-
warning me.
I literally told you why I was lying, right? I literally told you that I lied to you because I. Did
You
not
also
fucking
said you were
trust
okay
you.
with lying to people too, so why the fuck should I care what you have to
and I
say?
also said- yeah, because you want to know why? Because of my experience with Nier. If you wanna
Oh,
be
my
really
experience with
technically
Nier. Your subjective
Yeah, I
experience
know,
with Nier
right.
again, oh poor
honest,
thing.
subjective experience, and then what about the subjective experience of Spark or Lida, right?
And what about everyone
people?
else's
What-
experience with you
what
that
ab-
you
and what
automatically
about-
discredit as being
What
biased?
about Griffin, motherfucker?
It's cherry
What about
picking.
Griffin?
What about
the
Griffin? He's
biggest
not even
one?
Nier's friend.
So
He
you
never
have-
was.
So this nigga is on Keemstar levels of falsely accusing people, right? And Nier has
Keemstar
a-
levels of falsely
he's
accusing. It's
acknowledged
pretty
this, right?
fucking bold
Yeah.
of a statement. You're acting like everything Nier's ever done has been some hit piece that everyone knows, and is like,
Does
you
it-
know,
does-
torn
does it
their
really
image down irreparably. That's not the
Does it really
case.
have to be, right? Does it really have to be if you have
Yes, it
malicious
does. If you're gonna
intent?
say it's Keemstar levels, you idiots.
If you're doing it with, so why is the purpose of him doing it, right? Because I see him on a public platform. He talks about this, right? Well, he had other people too before, right? So he did that with Spark.
Talk to Nier about that. I'm not speaking on his entire behalf about this. You're talking to me about what's happening right fucking now, you dumbass. And he muted himself again. Him saying Griffin was my friend is beyond dumb. It's retarded. You know, if you want to get in on this too, Nier, you're welcome to, but I understand. Oh, Jesus, this is frustrating. It's really that way? Or easy, or what? Don't be a Spurg and you don't have a negative experience with Nier, it's really that easy? Well, it's clearly not. He can't not Spurg out to me at all about this. I'm trying to reason. Trying to even just calm him the fuck down. But no.
It's absolutely insane that you say that, because I tried to work things out with Nier, right? Literally before, and what would you
No,
do?
you never did. You
literally-
came to me around his fucking back after you worked things out to warn me when you already resolved the situation.
Okay, are you done?
I'll never be done with you. You're the joke that keeps giving.
Because, okay, that's good. But are you done? Okay, so you made me lose what I was gonna say. That's good.
Good. You kind of go on rambles anyway.
I know. It kind of tends to be a pattern of behavior, you know, with accelerated heart rate. You are right, but I mean, in terms of excitement, right? This is pretty thrilling. You know, it's pretty new to me, right? Having to defend myself against what essentially is, I don't know. I wouldn't say are you guys as bad as the Wings of Redemption trolls?
You're
That's a
really
question.
comparing us to a bunch of Wings of Redemption trolls right now? Is
Well,
that really your fucking go-to at the moment?
I know that's crazy, right?
It's not crazy. You're just retarded.
Because I can
You're
say
just pathetic.
Just as retarded things as you guys, and it's literally it goes in one ear, goes out the other. You guys are not self-aware, right?
It's, according to you, apparently not. Anyone that disagrees with you isn't self-aware at all whatsoever.
No, I never said that. When did I?
It's called hyperbole, motherfucker. I'm making a joke. Calm the fuck down.
So this is all a joke. You seem very offended.
No, it's because you're a frustrated, petty motherfucker who can't calm the fuck down right now, so I'm just making fun of you.
Why I would be frustrated? It's not like
I don't know either, because I've tried talking you down several times at this point.
Dude, I literally told you, and if you were willing to listen to me, you would have heard, right? The problem is that you didn't want me to come on here and defend myself, right? You wanted this to be some big show where you could just control.
No, I never. That is putting words in my fucking mouth. That is putting words in my fucking mouth.
Call this inference, right, about your character, right? Which
inference. Then what the fuck is everything that we have ever done? Oh, that's just, you know, manipulation of the situation.
Lazy. I don't know.
Lazy, says the motherfucker that hasn't gotten his video out in over a year. Shut up.
Yeah, and that's crazy. But I literally, when did I ever say I was gonna like continue to do that video? I literally gave up on that idea, like, I don't know, 7 fucking months ago, and briefly thought
that's
about
not true, because Mario was telling me you plan to have it done at the end of the summer. That's not 7 months ago.
Is Mario. I don't even know who that nigga
Oh my fucking god,
literally,
bro.
I've interacted with him maybe a handful of times, and he is one of the most hateful little ass fucking kids on your server, which seems to be a recurring
No,
theme.
he's actually a pretty chill guy if you know how to, if you can talk
really
to him
chill,
like an adult.
Just as long as you don't disagree with Nier, right? Like everybody else.
No, he doesn't really give a shit if you disagree with Nier either. It's just about how you talk
blindly,
to people.
No,
Which you really don't understand how to communicate with people at all outside of being a psychotic, unhinged fucking retard on the internet.
Wow, that's crazy. Are you done?
Never, not with you. You'll always be my bitch.
I figured you were gonna say I was the joke that keeps on.
No, you're just always gonna be my bitch.
I feel like that's what you want. I feel like you want me to be that. Which, if that's the case, I feel like that might be cheating on Nier.
You wish.
What do you mean I wish?
Oh my fuck, you motherfucker.
Are you saying I'm jealous?
Why are you even talking about this? This was about your DMs with Vega. Why do you care to bring this up? You fucking retard.
Why are you getting so flustered about it? It was just an offhanded, joking remark.
Yes, and it was an offhanded, joking response. What part of that don't you get?
Well, it seems like you were pretty offended there by that statement.
No, I don't.
I don't know.
Tomboy. honey, I want you to focus on the topic at hand for once instead of going on a long-winded tangent about something else, or bringing up something that doesn't matter, please.
Okay. So what was the topic you wanted to discuss?
Well, this all did originate with your fucking DMs with Vega, which we still can't confirm or deny that you have any other evidence about. So if you don't have the evidence, then you don't have the evidence.
I'm saying I'm guilty, is what you're saying.
I mean, I'm saying you don't have the evidence.
So what happens?
This isn't a court of law. I'm not saying you're guilty. That's up for a court of law to decide. I'm just showing what evidence that Vega showed me.
I'd be more than happy to settle this in a court of law if that's a question.
Okay, but can you listen when I say I'm just showing what Vega showed me on a stream? Okay? That's not an act. That's.
I'm going to publicly show this.
But that's not.
What was the end goal?
That's not
what was the intention?
For the stream to be fun, because it was like all the drama came full circle.
So that's what you meant by it, right?
No shit.
It didn't mean anything else.
No shit. I just meant it came full circle.
Okay, so
that's why. That's what I meant when I said that you could have just ignored the stream and moved on.
You guys are saying. You guys are literally pulling. This is just a joke, bro. And you guys have been. This has been your main fucking argument.
No, I never said it's not. I never said this is just a joke. I said this was for fun. I am showing what evidence Vega had. The evidence is fucking there, and it's real. If you want to disprove it, I've given you many opportunities to try. If you can't, I'm sorry. That's on you. That's between you and Vega to find it.
Okay, so when that does happen, I'm saying what is going to happen? Are you going to ban
I can pull the fucking stream down if you really want me to. If you really have the fucking evidence.
Sort of public apology here.
If you have that fucking evidence, I can pull the stream down, Tom.
Why are you not answering the question though?
What question?
Like if I have that, I literally just asked you. Were you not listening?
No, I was trying to answer it, and you're accusing me of not. So I'm asking what's the question for clarity.
Give me 1 second. My cat is crying.
Oh my fucking god, this man. Vega's side so far is literally the only credible one right now, since he's the only one that bothered showing evidence. I know, and Tomboy keeps blaming me for him not having evidence. Like it's my fucking fault. And I haven't done anything to condemn the motherfucker other than show what Vega showed me. He keeps acting like I have the authority here when I don't, and I've told him that, but he wants me to, like, go to law. I don't. He's very confusing. I bet he doesn't even have a cat. Fuck knows. Someone saved that cat. My wife is super invested in this drama, and it's funny. It's stupid. I'm not gonna lie, this is getting really fucking petty. But, you know.
Well, I mean, when you're dealing with petty people, right, it's very hard to be a better person.
Tomboy, I'm reading my chat. Okay, we can go back to the discussion here. What was your question?
And then...
What was your question?
No, you were asking me something.
No, I was reading the chat.
Actually, okay.
You were asking me a question.
Yeah, okay. So, I was confused about that. I wasn't sure if you were asking me something.
No.
So, yeah, the question.
It was along the lines of, what am I going to do or something, if you have that evidence.
Oh, yes. I said, why can't you answer the question? Because I kept answering, or I kept asking.
Yes, well, what
are you going to do, right? So, this is a what if. Right? Well, think of it as a future that is going to come, right? Because it's only a matter of time.
Oh, fuck, just get to the point.
If you really want the truth, you'll give me the time, and you'll be patient, right?
I never said I wouldn't be. I said I would pull the stream down if you did come up with the evidence.
Well, I'm just talking to you right now.
Okay, I am too. I would pull the... If you, hypothetically, have that evidence in the future, and I'll be patient for it, I will pull the stream down. I could even make an announcement that I was saying shit falsely. I'm not that fucking egotistical, but until that happens, I'm going to continue sharing what Vega showed me. Okay?
That is good that you'll do that, at least to see.
Yes, if I have that, if you can prove that, I'm not a complete egotistical asshole, I will do that. I don't know why you'd think I'd be that unreasonable.
I wonder why. It's not like you literally just acknowledged that you did not talk to Spark or Lida, and you've been saying this whole thing
It's
about
not like you didn't
Miami
acknowledge to me that you
area,
have no problem
but
lying to people about
what
things
what is
continuously. You know.
and I
Mm.
showed people proof that I know are
No,
not
you
going to
you
do so.
admitted to me that
But
you
it
have no
happened
problem lying to people.
when
And so
yeah,
I'm
and
very
I haven't been
skeptical of
lying.
anything you do
I
or
told
say.
and I literally told you. I told you I lie to people and I do not. Right.
You told me you lie
And
to people
it just
what?
so happens
No,
I
you
don't
you
trust.
cut out for a second. You told me you lie to people what?
I said I lie. People lie all the time for selfish reasons. So first of all, if you're
That's
gonna
not a
act all high and
justification for
mighty,
lying to me about this shit.
you're right. All lies are bad. If you lie for whatever reason, even if it's to
No,
save your
because you're
life,
going to try and
right?
you're trying to pass this off as if these were white lies, and they
Or
weren't. They weren't white lies. You
no, I didn't
outwardly
say they were.
lied about shit and admitted to
I
it.
will
And I
own
don't
up to
believe you.
that.
I'm
I
skeptical to
have
believe
lied
anything you say
about that.
beyond that
I
because
literally
you're a
told
lying
you that
motherfucker.
when we talked. I literally told you last time that I was lying to you and why I lied. Right? If not, it was the previous conversation before that. All right.
You motherfucker. You admitted to me
I
you were
literally
lying. It wasn't a
did
white
I
lie.
not tell you?
And you did. It
I
was not
never
a
said
white
it
lie.
was. You're literally saying it's a white lie. I literally just said, "Oh yeah, I do that." Right? But you were
It
not
does not
listening.
make what you did okay, and it does not mean I'm going to trust you from there on out.
Okay.
You admitted to lying, said you had no problem lying to people. Why should I
But
give
you
a fuck
didn't.
beyond that? I
But
don't
you
know
didn't
you,
go
and I don't trust you. I never
and
did.
so what about the people I referenced? What about those people? You don't trust those people?
I don't
Why?
fucking know them, and the people that I do know that have a history with you
Why don't
have
you
all
get
said the same shit.
Wow. So you ever think about this thing that might, I don't know. Yeah. There's this thing
Literally,
called
several Discord servers have all kicked you out for the same kind of problems.
which
And it wasn't
Discord server?
near. No, it was not
Are you
near.
talking about
No.
Chesel? Are you talking about Chesel?
No, I'm not just talking about Giselle
But
either.
Chesel didn't ban me from like multiple servers in the beginning. When Nier found out I was,
You're gonna blame Nier again for
you
being
know,
the sole purpose for why you got banned from multiple servers when that's not the case. Says the one who,
when
go.
literally had a child, might I add, a child who was a mod in several servers that he had the ability to ban me from.
Yes, and it
And what
still
did he
wasn't
do?
Nier, and I
Ban
know it wasn't because Keems has showed me evidence of who and how you got banned from fucking servers like Mischiefs.
Oh, but he never shared that with me. Wow.
Not my fucking problem. Go to Keems about it.
So he lied right now. Is what you're saying?
Who lied? No one lied to you. You inferred that Nier was the one that did it and never ever got a justification at anyone else. That's not my
actually,
fault.
I'm talking about Cheems. I'm saying what you're saying is
No,
Cheems is saying
Keems didn't lie. Maybe he didn't tell you, but
No,
that's
he
not a
didn't.
fucking lie.
So-
I don't know
so-
Keems' behalf. Go talk to fucking Keems about that. I'm just saying what he shared with me.
Are you talking about Keems or Cheems?
Keems of regret.
Okay, Cheems of regret.
But yes, that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him. I used to help him with
I'm well aware
videos.
you're familiar with him.
Or-
I know.
Yeah,
I've talked to
he
him
used
about
ask
you
me for
too.
input.
Trust me.
Yeah, I bet that fake motherfucker has. If we're being honest about how we feel, right?
No, but
I also
Keems is
helped
just
him with
another
the
biased party who
server.
doesn't matter because
I
cherry
helped
picking,
him with the
right?
server. I
No
gave him
one gives
input
a
on his
fuck about you helping him
video.
with his server. Really, no one cares. It's a Discord server.
Okay, so you're saying, hey, if you make friends on the internet and like let's say they do really things.
I don't know
I
if
don't-
Keems was ever your friend, okay?
Oh,
You're also asking me a
about
lot about
Keems.
Keems when I
we
don't...
knew each other way back since the Griffin server.
Then go talk to Keems about this. I'm just saying what he showed me. It doesn't go any deeper than that, dumbass.
I hear what you're saying. I was just saying that I wasn't aware of this information at
Okay.
all, literally. Like,
Well, it should
that would be
speak
nice
that
to
you
know.
still go out of your way to
What's the
blame
reason?
Nier for being the one to do it when you don't have the evidence. You seem to believe that
But
he's
he
just got this
never-
out for you.
He never clarified that. Well, I mean, I'm sorry. When somebody does so many fucked up things to you,
I knew
and
you were.
then
I
you're
knew you were
just-
gonna. I knew you were
Yeah,
gonna do that. I really knew you were gonna do that.
yeah, but it's true, motherfucker, and I really don't care if you believe it, right? because that's how I feel.
Okay,
If you don't
well,
like how I feel,
alright,
you go fuck yourself.
look. I don't...
Because, you know, me and other people should not literally have to worry about feeling
Tomboy.
comfortable because your mentally fucking unstable boyfriend literally cannot be told no, right? Literally, this is wrong.
Tomboy. Okay,
Want to be wrong.
you're
You can
ranting.
try to
You're
project,
ranting again. You're
you
ranting
can
again.
try to
Please,
project and say
dial it
I'm
back.
crazy. I get it, Mr. FBI agent. I'm a crazy conspiracy theorist. You're right. It's not like I'm more
Oh my
emotionally
fuck.
intelligent or mature than you. That couldn't possibly be it.
Oh no. Okay. So look,
Aren't
what are
you
you
older
looking?
than
What are
me?
you?
By the way, too?
What are you looking to get out of this at the moment? What do you
I
want
really
right
just
now
wanted
from
to
me?
come. I really didn't want to come here,
Okay,
like
I
at
know
all.
that,
I
but at
figured
the
if I was gonna
moment,
come,
since we're here,
I
what
was
do you want
gonna
out of this
shit
at
on
the
you.
moment?
Well, I figured I was gonna shit on you until I can get that evidence and that proof. Which actually, let me look at how to get that right now. Because this is the old Discord account that was deleted. You said how long ago? 7 months?
That's what he said, something like that, several months
That's what
ago.
he. Okay. Maybe there's a way to pull up old messages from deleted accounts, because I'm pretty sure you can do that. Here, let me ask your chat can actually help me with this if they're so eager about the truth.
Okay.
I mean, if they know, they could just tell me right now.
What is the question? You didn't ask.
Well, I said if any of them know a way. Also, why is Nier not here, right? Like, this is mainly him, right? He got sent this shit.
No, it got sent in my server. Let's make
So it
that
got
clear.
sent into your server. Okay. And you guys just believe everything you see without asking other people, right?
No, he asked you, and again, I accused you of denying
wonder
it
if
because
there's a
you've
thing
yet to
called
clarify that you didn't.
confirmation
Yet, let me get this clear. Let me get this fucking clear, because it's not about we didn't clarify it with you. He sent that fucking DM where he said slander, huh? And you said, "What's
Y'all-
this?" That came
and
off
I
as
told
denying
you
it,
why I
and you've
thought-
yet to
that
show
came
you've
off.
yet to show me anything else
Okay.
beyond that. You've yet to show me
Please.
any other DMs you said that was not you
So
denying it
you
or
literally
anything.
just acknowledge you made assumptions right now.
Well,
Instead
what?
of,
How
like,
else is
actually
anyone supposed to
trying
take Tomboy? How else is anyone supposed to take you going, "What's this?" when you're being accused with something that happened not 2 years ago?
Bro, how am I supposed to take that?
I'm pretty sure you'd
Was
recognize
not
the fucking
interacting
DMs you
with-
had flirting
bro,
with somebody,
I
okay?
literally-
And
bro,
your own
I
DM and your own
I
username.
literally told. Yeah, I was wondering, what the fuck is this, right? Because I know it's my Snapchat.
It's pretty goddamn
I
clear
better
what
run
it.
you
So you
through
know
the
it's your
process.
Snapchat, so it's pretty goddamn
Yeah,
clear
I
what it
didn't
is then.
know- I didn't know who it was though, motherfucker. That's the thing, right? I know your chat's gonna be like, "Oh my god, he." I'm just gonna wait. I'm not gonna say anything because it. Actually, I'm gonna deafen myself real quick. Look away, and if I'm right, I gotta sip up some Rockstar energy drink.
Whatever. Okay. Let me know. I'm gonna skin him alive, hun. I can. He just deafened, so. You literally acknowledged it was Vega earlier in this chat. Laugh my ass off. I mean, Nier, honey, can you send me the full DMs you had with Tomboy after you sent the messages to you? I would really like to see them, because no matter how many times I ask him, he's yet to send them to me.
Okay, I was waiting like a second because I deafened myself. I wanted to see if I was accurate in my predictions, and I'm still waiting to see.
Waiting to see what?
It was just a joke, really. More like if I could, I don't know, sort of predict your guys' behavior. Like you guys are an archetype of some sort, you know. I mean, I already got it down before, right? Where you're like, I mean, look, you have what, this 14-year. How old is Shizzle again?
Oh my god, I don't know. I don't talk to Giselle that often.
You guys were cool.
That doesn't mean I'm, like, super close friends with the guy.
Okay. What about Nier? Is Nier very cool with Giselle?
Okay, thank you, Nier, for sending the DMs that I asked Tomboy to send several times between you and him.
What do you mean? No, I didn't ask. I didn't ever
I
say.
did. I did. I asked you to send these, and you haven't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry, but I never said. You. What are you talking about? You literally asked
Okay.
for clarification. I told you I was talking about Vega. I wasn't ever talking
Oh
about
my
Nier.
god,
I
I
don't give a fuck.
fucking know. You're getting two situations mixed up, and you don't ever let me explain because you keep cutting me off. I said, and this has to do with you denying it, I wanted to see the rest of the DMs you had between Nier after he sent the DMs you had with Vega, and you
Which
never
Nier?
did.
Which DM?
The ones
I.
with Nier, and he just
Okay,
sent
but
them.
are you talking about before or in the past? Because if you're talking about like
Oh my god. I
screenshots
don't know
that I'm
how
not
you
able
could
to
be
get
this
a
fucking
hold of.
stupid. I don't know how this isn't clear. He
No,
already
that's
sent
crazy.
it to me anyway.
Okay, well,
So
I'm just curious.
let me clarify. After he said slander, and he accused you of that shit, you said, "What's this? We're gonna talk because this I'm not going to allow."
Oh, you guys literally have quotes of me. I think that's cute. You guys take shit that I say and you fucking hate it so much.
That's
And
not
you
quotes.
quote
That was the DMs that I asked you for, and he just screenshotted from you, idiots.
Are you talking about in the general BS?
No, I'm talking
Where are
about in your DMs with him. How is
I
this
don't
not
have
getting
any.
through to you?
Why
Oh
am
my
I
god.
not getting sent these DMs though,
Oh my god.
motherfucker?
Oh
Like
my
that's the
god.
question. Where are these DMs?
What?
If they're so important. Like I don't know what specific DMs you're referencing to, right?
Nier,
You
I don't
literally
know how
said
he's this
earlier.
dumb. I really
You
don't.
literally said, okay, but answer this. Did you literally not say before that I was confused, right? And I clarified who we were talking about, which is Vega. So with that in mind, I literally never had the idea that it was Nier at all, right? So you are literally expecting me to know about DMs that we had a miscommunication on. I don't know what the fuck you're trying to get at.
I was asking to see the rest of the conversation, and you had never sent them to me. And anything you
There
said
is
there,
no
yeah,
what rest of the conversation
there
to
was
what
two.
conversation? The recent one? Because if it's the recent one, there was nothing else. That's why I didn't fucking answer it. There literally is no rest. I
Yeah,
literally
there is
saw
more
that.
because
I said,
you
"What
said
is
what's
that?"
this, and
Yeah, or
you
what's
literally
that?
asked in my stream chat earlier to show the rest of it, which I didn't have, and I asked you to send to me several times now, because every time I bring it up, you say, "Well, I wasn't denying it. I was asking what's this." Which, when we go into it further, you said we're gonna talk because this I'm not going to allow.
Yeah, I said, "What is this?" Right.
Yeah, we're going to talk.
Well,
This I'm not going
it's
to
called I
allow.
changed, right? It's called I changed. I figured I might as well
Yeah, I
be
don't know what
here and have
miscommunication
some fun and
either.
make fun of you guys, right? Dude, you know what? Let's just move on from that, right?
No shit, I needed them anyway, and you weren't sending them.
So did they help?
Yes.
What was it that was so important?
I wanted to
Because I
know
literally
whether or not you were actually denying them, and you said you weren't, because there was more.
okay. That means I'm innocent, is what you're saying.
I never said that. Jesus Christ. I just wanted to know whether or not you were actually denying
So,
them. Which
not
earlier in
innocent,
this
not
stream,
guilty,
earlier in this
just leaving
stream,
it
you
very
also
open,
brought up
ambiguous.
the fact that it was Vega, so clearly you knew it was Vega when you
Yeah,
saw them.
but you're assuming that I realized that like almost instantly. Like, how the fuck do you know that? Like, that's what I'm trying to get at.
That's besides the point. They're still a thing,
So
whether
you
or not you
literally do
realized
not
it.
know. Okay, that's good. So I'm gonna tell you what happened, right? Because you guys are curious to assume and not ask. I saw those, realized it was my Snapchat, and I was like, "Oh fuck, they got a hold of something. They got a hold of me. I don't know how. I don't know. I really don't fucking know how you got a hold of that. I was like, did they fucking hack into my account? Are they messaging people on my fucking friends list? Right? Are they being fucking weirdos? You know? Because quite frankly, I don't fucking trust Nier, right? I'm gonna tell you, I've already told you why I don't trust Nier, but that's just my anecdotal experience, right? Not like I can prove it or anything. But
There's more people that don't trust you than you not trusting Nier.
so, what is that? How many people don't trust me?
Probably more than I could count or remember off the top of my head. Or
And I
more than...
literally have
And there's
never
probably more than
engaged
that.
with any of these people and don't know who they are. And where do they get this information from? They get it from fucking Nier. So if you're talking about
Oh, it's always Nier. It always
people-
loops back to Nier. He's this master
you're
fucking
talking-
manipulator puppet master that is
Yeah,
the
have you
source of
ever
all your
heard of
problems,
those-
isn't he?
Have you ever heard of I don't know, people who lie and manipulate other people?
Yeah, I'm
for
talking
their
to
own
one right
benefit?
fucking now. Mr.
I know,
I'm
it's
okay with
crazy.
lying to people. Shut the fuck up.
Wow,
Get off
that's
your
crazy.
high horse,
You're
motherfucker.
right. You're right. I think the problem is that you guys hate how moral I am.
How
right?
moral you are!
Yeah. What is that?
Oh fuck,
He's
no, no!
This nigga is literally like an evil anime fucking like character, and I'm crazy.
Oh
Right?
my fucking god. Oh my
When I
God.
literally admitted earlier that I was frustrated at the situation. And
No
I very
fucking
clearly
shit!
called
You're very frustrated because your DMs with a 16-year-old got leaked.
Wow. I'm glad that you agree, right? So, what's the issue exactly with that, right?
Yeah, what exactly is the issue?
Because
We're saying your DMs
I
with a
already
16-year-old
told
got
you,
leaked, and you're saying that
what-
you didn't know they were 16 but have yet to provide the evidence of it. I don't know what
Yeah.
else you expect from us.
Okay. So, you're okay with not doing proper research, is what you're
What
saying.
other proper research is there to do? One party has not presented evidence, the other has.
Okay.
You're the one that needs to do research.
So, I just have to come on publicly and do that for you guys.
No, you didn't have to
because-
come on publicly at all. You could have came up with the evidence at
Oh,
any
so
point in the
you were
past few
just-
days
so
as
you
well.
were
That's not my
okay,
fault.
So you were... Okay. Right.
Really not
I
my
agree.
fault.
I agree. That's a mistake I made, right? But like I was saying earlier, I didn't know who the fuck this was, right?
Okay,
Or where
I
you
can-
guys got this from. And I did realize, right? Because I was like, what's like the one thing these people could, I don't know, actually use against me, and somebody that they actually know that I do not trust, which is Vega, right? Who's also cool with Stebby.
Hang on a
Wow.
second.
So I was able to figure this out, like, not immediately. It was like, it was probably, well, yeah, literally yesterday.
You guys hate how moral I am? Big top coming from a pedophile. Rip.
Wow, that's crazy. Am I supposed to care? What do
Oh
you
my
people
god, it's
think?
a joke. Holy fuck.
Retarded? Yeah, I wonder. I know it's just a prank, bro. It literally is just a prank, right?
Well,
you guys
until-
are literally.
Until you
guys-
provide evidence of
Do
the,
you
of the
think that
fact.
jokes hold you from accountability, like at all? Do you think you could just say, "Oh, hey, I did a haha funny," and that doesn't?
Mr.
change
High and
anything?
Mighty, the stream
You
isn't
are
that
fucking
important.
Retarded, bro.
Oh my god, this
You are
stream
going
is
on a
not
public-
that important, and you've admitted that several times to yourself, so move the
No, I
fuck
didn't.
on.
No.
No,
I
you've
was gonna
said you don't
clarify
care and you
earlier.
didn't need to be here.
No, I said that I didn't care to engage with you guys. I might not have said that earlier, but that's what I want to clarify and re-say. I did not care to engage with you guys because I literally, the last messages you guys sent me, I literally did not respond, right? I was like, I'm just going to ignore these people. I didn't
$2.
think a lot.
No, hold on.
So you
$2 from
messaged
Hod
me-
Howard. Shut up, Tomboy. $2 from Hod Howard. Bro, Tomboy. Why are you in Shadman's server? Someone wants to know, apparently.
Who's Shadman?
I don't know who the fuck Shadman
Oh,
is.
who's Shadman server? I mean to say, Shadman server.
Yeah, I don't know what server that is. Please ask him what's moral about asking an 8-year-old to look at CP. That's fair. That's pretty
You know,
immoral.
it's crazy because even before, right? Which you guys? I don't know if you guys have shown that VC.
So,
but, you know, I remember
no
I
one
asked
has
for
it.
proof,
no one has
So-
it. No one has the
Okay.
first debate.
so this is all hearsay, is what you're saying. Okay.
When several people witnessed it, but okay.
But it's still hearsay. So like people can, I don't know, unanimously agree to lie for whatever reason.
No one has
Right.
the. It's a lie to say. You did say
Maybe,
that,
like,
you motherfucker.
Confirmation bias or
You
something
literally
along
said
those
it. You're not
lines.
even denying that you said it. You're just saying,
Well,
oh,
what am
well,
I
it's not
denying?
proven.
I didn't say. Are you talking about the? I'm not talking about the shit we're talking about now, right? The reason why we're here. I'm talking about something else. So like, I don't know why you're trying to change the goalpost.
I'm not.
You're
I'm not. I brought up the whole 8-year-old looking at CP thing, and then you started.
Yeah, and I was
Yeah,
and I was explaining the context before that, which was literally I explained.
apparently because
And
we don't
I
have
got
the VC recorded, it's just hearsay, and we're
okay,
lying
but I was
because we
also
can't
going
prove it,
to. I was also going
even
to.
though there were several witnesses.
Oh, I mean, what are you appealing to here? Well, obviously
I'm not appealing to anything. That was just a fucking statement Lucas made. What's moral about asking an 8-year-old to do that?
No,
And you're just trying to tell me that it's not a thing.
Mediator there, and that VC was literally
okay,
me
but
confronting
you're not
Peter about accusing 2 people falsely.
You're not
of
denying what you
pedophilia.
said, motherfucker. And this isn't that.
I asked for proof. Let me finish. I asked for proof, and almost immediately, Lucas or one of the other fucking edgy teenagers there accused me. Almost immediately, they almost, it's like, ooh, he's asking for CP. He must be a fucking pedophile, right? And then that's when I suggested. I said, well, if it really is that big of an issue, and I didn't really think of this, right? I'll give you guys that.
I
Right?
don't think
But
suggesting for a
pretty
kid to look
sure
at it
I
is any
almost-
goddamn better. That's not a good second on that either.
Yeah.
Whether or not you
Well, if
suggested
you
to
would
do it
let
to
me
begin with.
finish, it's crazy because he also forgot to leave out the part where I almost immediately was like, maybe that's not a good idea, right? Since you guys want to talk about fucking picking and choosing here, right? You're, I don't know, Nier's little fucking fanboys who really don't know shit about me, have never talked to me, really fucking act like they know me, which is crazy, and that's something I want
It's
to point
funny
out.
coming from you who acts like they know Nier all the fucking time.
Well, considering I've known him for a year, and I've told you
Oh
that
yes,
he
and
had-
Echo's known him for way longer. There's a lot of people that know him
And,
a lot more than you do. Let me say.
And they're retarded. We tell you that.
Oh yes,
It's either
every single
that-
one's retarded because they disagree with you. Isn't that the case, honey? Huh? Poor little
Well,
tomboy
it's
isn't never
either-
heard properly.
It's either they are retarded and they don't know any better, right? Or they
Okay,
do.
look, again, I circle back to what I
Have you ever
asked
heard of
20
them?
minutes ago. What do you want to get out of this? And we came to a conclusion that if you can come up with that evidence. So until you do, I'm not deleting the stream, and I'm not doing anything else, but I will if you can come up with that evidence.
You are also going to publicly apologize, right?
I'll publicly apologize, sure. I'm not
You will.
egotistical as fuck.
And you're gonna. What about the other streams where you have like I don't know my face as
The face I
fucking-
don't give a shit about because I didn't dox it, and you're not blaming me for doxing it. Spreading your face around is
Okay.
not a crime.
really?
No.
It isn't.
No.
In your
Because
case,
I
it
didn't
isn't.
dox it,
isn't
you
only
shared it.
just
You
nature
shared
at
it
all.
privately with a psycho bitch. It's her fault for doxing it. I have the
So
face. It's just a
it's
random
just
fucking
my
picture.
fault. So you're just right. It's just my fault. And she also was it? She
It's a bit your
also-
fault, a bit her fault.
She also got Lida's face, and what did she do? She spread it. And guess what? You know whose fan base and group of people that
That's
fucking
not
love
their
Lolcow
fucking fault
him?
though. You can't accuse them of doing
I
anything
know,
after
they're
the
just-
face was
they're just-
doxed.
They're just toxic pieces of shit in the same community. And
You can
Nier's
be
also a
butthurt all
toxic
you want about your
piece of
face
shit.
being spread, but there's nothing
Ooh.
you can do about it after the initial dox.
if
I'm not
your
doxing
face-
it anymore.
So
There's
let's say
nothing
if
I
you
can
just
do
told
about it after the
people-
initial dox.
So if you told people, "Hey, can you not do that?" and then they don't
I
do it,
don't give enough of a
And
fuck because I
then-
don't like you.
so you're retarded, is what you're saying.
Why
So you're
should I
saying if
remove the
people were
goddamn
doxing
face,
your
honestly? Why should
So
I?
you're
I'm
saying
not
if people
doxing it.
were
It was already
doxing
doxed. I can't
your
redox
face-
it. I can't redox an image that was
So
already
you can't
doxed.
redox. Okay.
I
Are you-
can't share an image any further beyond it being doxed. It was doxed the one time. It's out there.
Yeah. Isn't that? Well, yeah, you're right. It is the dox, but I don't think. Let me look up the legal definition.
It was doxed once. I can't dox it again.
Which
it
if
was
we're
already
talking
made
about
public.
legal definitions, it's crazy because I've been told that I'm a CP enjoyer by Nier, and you guys can deny this. I really don't care, right? Because that's what receipts are for. And you're gonna be like, "Oh, receipts! Oh, he's talking about the receipts that he said he explicitly doesn't show to people. He doesn't trust because people have leaked shit before." Right? I know. It's
Mr.
crazy.
Receipts of the receipts still hasn't shown me any thus far this entire VC.
Yeah, but it's an old account, motherfucker.
I don't mean about that.
Right.
I mean about anything. Anything at all, ever. You've never once shown me a single receipt anytime I've talked to you.
Well, the second time you followed
Any
up, what was
fucking
it?
time
That
I've
was your
talked to you. Not
that was your
once.
recording, right? The first time we talked, that was about the warnings, and then the second time,
The
you
warnings were
recorded
you
it and
still
put it
said
on
you had
YouTube.
receipts that you could show me and never
Even
did.
After.
You never once showed me a fucking thing anytime I asked. Not once. Plenty of fucking bark, no goddamn bite.
Okay. Did I tell you that I have it not organized?
I don't give a
'Cause if I
shit how
did-
organized they are, motherfucker. That's your fault. You have evidence,
Yeah.
use it.
But I'm saying if I told you that. That's
That's
what I'm
not
trying
an
to say.
excuse.
And that I
That's
was gonna
bullshit.
Find... So you're telling me you could.
That's not an excuse. That's feeding around the bush bullshit that, oh, I didn't have it organized. I couldn't find it. Shut the fuck up.
I don't.
Shut the fuck
you
up, you petty little bitch.
You are literally the soy jack motherfucker. You are literally source. Oh, I don't have the source immediately.
Well,
I'm
sorry I took 3
Also-
days with the evidence we had and you never
also-
had a source.
Also, bro, I have literally been spending time.
I don't give a
in-
shit. I don't care
I've
what you've been doing.
ignoring
You
you
had
guys
days.
for, like,
You
I've
had
been ignoring you
fucking days.
Retard. I have been ignoring you guys 3 whole fucking months. You messaged me out of nowhere when I really want to.
Oh, I don't care. That was for a fun joke.
You.
When I messaged you.
Yeah. I know. You guys are very. Wow, your definition of fun is really something. Let me tell you.
What,
right?
making
I
you my
wonder if
Lolcow
you're gonna
bitch?
be-
I mean,
I wonder
shit, I've
if-
only had 30 to 40 viewers the entire
almost
time having
like
fun with it.
You have a superiority complex, and you just want like an echo chamber to agree with you. I know, that's crazy. So
That's
I'll
pretty
get
rich
you
coming
that,
from you, because you're the one that wanted to make all these videos about everyone exposing them. Never did.
yeah, because I thought about it, and I thought I really shouldn't.
No, you shouldn't.
Because
You're fucking
these
retarded.
guys
You really,
are
really are. You just shouldn't
people
ever make a
on the
goddamn
internet.
video.
And okay, are you done?
No.
Yeah, of course you're not. Right? You just want to be right all the time. Hear yourself fucking talk, right? Even if I.
That's even richer
you know,
coming from
not
Mr. Rambles a
you-
lot. You can't
Yeah,
shut the
I
fuck
wonder.
up.
I wonder why. It's not like you said before, where you had like a video series dedicated to me because I'm living rent free in your fucking head.
No, they're not a video series. They're streams,
Because
and I did them
what
months ago,
exactly-
and that's why I did this one entitled "It Comes Full Circle," because I was done with it until now.
It comes full circle, guys. The guy who says he is moral is a piece of shit, right? Because he made an honest mistake, right? Oh, well, you're gonna.
Isn't that always the case
Wait,
every
Steve,
time with you? I
wait,
made an honest mistake. I made an honest mistake. Damn it, fuck. It's always the case
Wow,
with you,
but that's
isn't it?
crazy because I'll fucking own up to it. Unlike you retards, right? You just want to define people by the mistakes that they made, and you literally try to. I literally once never did that to fucking.
That's pretty rich considering
And that's
That's really rich considering
I
have.
don't give a fuck what you're saying. You're gonna hear me talk. I did that.
That's really rich coming from you, considering I've said multiple fucking times already that I would let you fucking find the evidence to disprove this, and I would pull the stream and apologize for it. So get off that high horse. Jesus fuck.
You're right, but what about all the other things that he's done? Are you going to acknowledge them? Are you going to? What are you going to do about?
What about
those,
them
right? Those
have any
other
relevancy
things,
to
are
this situation right now?
you- I'm saying, I'm talking about futures because this is just a matter of when I get them, right? And when I get it, I'm going to enjoy it because, well, I mean,
But
I
you're
get
not
to-
egotistical. Shit.
I know, no, I am. You want to know why? Because I literally get to disprove how.
That's
retarded you
really,
are.
really rich considering you keep accusing me of being some fucking yes man that needs to hype himself up and have an echo
regardless-
chamber.
And regardless of whether or not you like what I'm saying,
Well, you literally accused
know,
me
it
of having
doesn't
having a superiority complex when all I've done was show evidence and waiting for you to see if you could disprove it. Like, I'll be patient as ever. It could be a month down the fucking line and you could disprove it, okay? I don't care.
You keep saying waiting and waiting like you're so fucking eager for it, right?
Well, no,
Like,
I mean, I'm kind of getting tired of your shit, so I just want to know when this conversation's going to end, because if you can't find them now, then I'm just going to wait until you
Why
can to
can't
pull
you?
the stream.
Why can't you? go longer? I wonder. I mean, I have a lot to work
Because I'm
with here.
tired of your fucking shit, man. It's really
Wow,
exhausting
and I
talking to you.
wonder how you think I feel dealing with your boyfriend. I don't know, doxing my face
No, he
before,
didn't dox your
and
face. Get that
then
fucking clear. You had it doxed by a
okay,
crazy psycho bitch.
so it got doxed by her. You're right. It got doxed by her. He
So
let
you're
people
butthurt
spread
that
it
he
in his
spread it
server.
around. Oh no.
He
I'm
spread it in
sorry.
his
Poor
server. He
poor
also let
tomboy.
people spread it on a public forum. Might I add? It doesn't matter if this was a private server. I could not give a fuck less, right?
Yes, you
But
would.
you know, for
Don't lie to
people who
yourself. Yes, you
love
fucking
to
would.
claim
You would
to
fucking
be
care no
drama
matter what kind of a
whores,
server it
you
was.
guys for like 3 months, right? No
Dude, it
drama. You
doesn't
guys
matter
don't.
where you see your
You
face
guys
somewhere,
hate
you get pissed
drama,
off about
and
it.
you guys literally watch. I really don't care, right? I've had people film my face and they'll joke about it, but what you guys are not doing is fun or jokes, right? It's not a joke, and the courts aren't going to care either, which is something I want you to know, right? And you don't have to take
You
my word.
really
Go do
want
your
to
own
hammer that in, but
research.
you're not going to go through with anything. You're just going to sit here and whinge and bitch
Well, how
until
do
you can
you
find the supposed evidence.
how do you know that? How
Because
do you
you've
know
never
that?
done a fucking thing for over a year.
Oh, I'm talking to your bitch ass, right? On
Oh,
stream,
pfft.
publicly, retard.
Good for you.
So, I mean,
Congratulations.
wow,
You want a
I
fucking
know.
sticker for manning the fuck up and trying to talk to me for once?
No, but I will take
GG.
an apology
You'll get
once
it
I
if
get that evidence.
you'll get it. You will if you can get that evidence.
And let's say, what if I just decide to show it on like public forum, right? Like a video, like a response, do that
Oh, you weren't
instead
gonna
of
make a
reaching
video
out
though,
to.
Tomboy. It wasn't worth your time.
Well, considering that things have changed, I would say maybe I have to reconsider my approach, and
Oh,
you can take
maybe you
that
do.
however you want. But this is how I feel. And unless you guys reassure me that, I mean, your boyfriend isn't going to do this for what, fourth time? I think third time's the charm,
He's
as
not
they say.
doing shit right now. I am. Stop blaming him.
Yeah, he's just getting you to do it because
No,
you're
I
fucking
did this. I did the first 2 streams. I'm
Yeah,
doing the
keep
3rd
telling
stream.
yourself that. Keep telling yourself that.
Oh
pussy
my
whips,
god, you really
motherfucker.
are fucking just. You think Nier is this master puppet manipulator that owns me, everyone around him, and no one can formulate an opinion about you outside of that. Like, no, that's not the
No,
case, you dumb
it's
motherfucker. That
not
never
like
was.
it's not like there are archetypes of that in real life that you can study.
It's not
like
like
at
you're
all.
just a retard
with
that's
Oxygen
assuming that
Razor.
because you can't
It's not
come
like
with
these
the.
people just
You
don't
can't
exist,
cope with the
right? Like
fact that
low
people
impulse
don't like you.
sociopaths.
You can't cope with the
Bro,
fact that
I
you're an
literally
idiot.
do not care. But you guys are what do you consider this? Do you just consider it like not harassment? Because if so, you're retarded, right? If you did this in real life, but you're literally only doing this on the fucking internet because you think you can get away with it. This is peak pussy shit. You guys are pussies, right?
No,
And I'm gonna love
I've
I'm
been
gonna
making
love that apology I'm gonna get.
you came to me and got me involved. So
Yes, you're right. Even though I told you explicitly before, you don't have to act on this. And I think you even acknowledged that too in the second VC,
what's
right? If I'm
second?
remembering correctly.
What's second VC? We had one. We had one VC.
No, we had two. Are you gonna lie about that? We had one before, and then we had the second one, which is the one you recorded and put, right? Like, if I go into our, I don't know, our DMs, for instance, and look, you can literally see when we had a conversation in a call.
I don't recall what you're referring to here.
So we had multiple, right? You wanted to follow up for a second, right?
That was after.
And then we talked.
That was after the
you
whole Nier
recorded.
thing. That was after you came to me about Nier and
Yeah,
going
you said
behind
you
his
wanted-
back, and I wanted to have that VC with you, and we didn't have that for a couple days, and then I recorded it. We never VC'd between that.
And you just published it, and I'm supposed to fucking trust you. Yeah, wow, that's amazing logic, my guy. Really, truly.
I mean, I'm not supposed to trust you, the motherfucker that admits to lying to everyone.
I didn't say I lie to everybody. I just said I lie to people I do
Well,
not trust.
actually, to be fair, you said you have no problem lying to people, was the exact phrase.
Well, if I can re-clarify, I don't have a problem lying to people that I do not trust, right? Like Nier, or, his fucking fanboys. I don't have a problem lying to them. And if I consider you under the category of a fanboy, which is you're just going to believe this motherfucker blindly
Right,
and listen to
so
him,
so
which is
you
what I have
you
experienced.
automatically assume that
No, you're
about
gonna say
everybody.
you're gonna say anecdotal. You're
No, 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 no,
biased. You
no.
have
I'm going to
preconceived notions
say
about these
I'm going to
people.
say you assume
Literally,
that about
no,
everyone that comes
no,
to that
no.
conclusion about you because you
I got
have.
this conclusion about these people because I interacted with his community, motherfucker. Right. So if we're re-clarifying again, right? And I think Cheems has even acknowledged before, if we're putting more people on blast, that he said Nier's community is fucking toxic, right?
Don't give a
So,
shit about
I
that.
mean, there's other
I
people who acknowledge. Oh, BT has acknowledged that too. I had a conversation with him,
Yeah, I did
unless he
too,
was
actually,
lying.
and I don't really care about the toxicity. There's plenty of toxicity in every community.
Wow.
That's
Yet
everywhere.
you guys deal with toxic fucking cancers, and then you wonder why there's drama all the time. I literally, if you guys are so not into drama, then why are you guys like very keen in mentioning people's names, and not just their names, but also
I never.
their faces and publicly, right? Without
Oh, putting your face in the
one both
thumbnail is
sides of the
funny. I've never
story,
once
right?
said your real name. I've only ever referred to you as your alias on here as Tomboy. To be fair,
So you know my real name.
You spread that. You had it as your fucking username.
Okay. And I remember, yeah, I know. I really haven't been on the internet like that, and it's crazy. I didn't think that there were such crazy people who would save shit, right? Like save your name or, I mean, I can see that with you guys. You guys are like perfect examples of that. Because you guys honestly do not learn from that mistake, right? At least when I see my name on multiple like public platforms, I'm like, hey, that's something people can use to identify me, right? Like weird fucking people.
I just want to say we've again gone trailing off for the third
Yeah.
time when I've tried to say that we've come to this
Well,
conclusion already in this
consider
VC.
this open session of me just, I don't know, talking about
Talking,
my
you
anecdotal
mean
experience.
rambling, bitching, being ass mad, and
Yeah,
coping on my
I
live
know.
stream?
Being mentally unstable, he's gonna say he's crazy. He's talking like Patrick Bateman, said Mario and Lucas, the itchy, teenagers you guys seem to
He's
love to have
jumping.
as audiences. It's almost like immature people love you guys, really.
Okay, like I said, Tomboy. Third time we trailed off.
Yeah.
We've already come to conclusion, and I'm pretty fucking sick of talking to you, not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Only been an hour and 17 minutes. Well, 42 hours. I can really talk all night
I
about how I feel about you guys.
don't give a shit.
How you're some of the most disgusting fucking
Tomboy,
people. I know
I
you're gonna say
don't care. My
you're gonna say
point is we're kind of done here, and
okay.
I've
Oh,
agreed to your terms on if and when you bring up that evidence. Okay?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. And I'm not that egotistical as to not apologize for it if and when I see it.
Well, I'll hold you to those words. But
There's not going to be a
until
need
next
to, because if I see it, I will do that. Yeah.
Well, we'll see, right? We'll always see. That's why I like to hold people accountable to the words,
You really think I'm like way more of an egotistical asshole than I am. I like making fun of you, sure.
Well,
Just let me
no,
clarify. I like making fun of you a lot, but
Oh,
it doesn't
I
go any
wonder what
deeper
gave
than
that
that. It
away, right?
really
I wonder
doesn't
what
go any.
gave that
Just it doesn't go any deeper than that. It really doesn't.
Okay. I find that hard to believe.
I
Given
can
everything goes
understand
on.
you
I
find
don't
that hard to
know if
believe.
it's because you're tone deaf. I don't know. I don't know if this is how you guys were raised. I certainly know. I took empathy upon Nier because of the fact that
I don't give a
I was
shit.
like, I used to be.
You're
well,
rambling
you don't.
again. We got to a conclusion here already, okay?
You're
I
right,
understand
you're
if you don't trust that I say that, but I mean it, okay? I think we're kind of done here, Tomboy.
Yeah. We'll agree to disagree until next time.
Okay.
Good
But
talking.
you do have my word on that shit. And he's gone. Rip. He was quick to leave. Fuck. Oh my fucking god. Oh, shit. Well, if and when he gets that evidence, I will keep my word on that. And everybody here can hold me to that as well. I have my word. I will pull that. I will pull this stream, or at least, like, you know, unlist it and all that shit, private it, whatever, and make sure that I apologize for it. If and when I see that evidence, you guys, everyone here, can hold me accountable to that. That was amazing and draining. Jesus fucking Christ. I fucking need a stiff drink after that. Good goddamn. Oh my fuck. Dude, we were going for over an hour and 15 minutes. Who is Tomboy? That's not a good time to ask, Rap. My fuck. Long story, man. Holy shit. I think he's embarrassed and ashamed, which is why he's doubling down. I don't know. At this point, I honestly don't know. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt if I see that shit. Like, if I see the evidence and all that. Oh, fucking just... Goddamn. I'm getting out of this fucking call. I really don't know what to do here now, y'all. That was not where I was expecting tonight to go, but... Ugh. Fuck me. Why is Tomboy focusing on the fact I'm 17? Does he... No. Does he want to groom me next? I hope not, bro. Shit. Videos? I'm gonna be honest, I need, like, at least a minute to unwind after that shit. I'm gonna go reheat my drink and get a... Well, I'm actually gonna get a drink of water and reheat my coffee at the same time. So I'll be right back, y'all, real quick, at the very least. But goddamn, that was just... Oof. Y'all can go get a stiff drink, too, if you need it. Hey, alright, I'm back. That was... Holy fuck. A lot of things is not possible to just cover it shortly. In a brief summary... What did Gravity do in a brief summary? Yeah, it's easier to, like, talk to somebody about it. Like, it would be hard to summarize it all right here, right now. As briefly as I can put it. It's... Oh, kids, as briefly as I can see. Gravity, he's accused of sexting a 16-year-old. Yeah, he's accused of, with, you know, allegedly, the evidence from Vega. Oh, Tomboy just DM'd me. What did he say? He wanted to ask me something else in the VC. I won't say it on stream for his sake at the moment, y'all. But, okay. That was really wild, though. That was, not expected. I really didn't actually expect him to show up. Just fucking say anything, or anything. Psycho, preserve your sanity from Tomboy. He clearly gave you a tumor or two. Can we watch videos? Does anybody have any videos to suggest here? Watch Godzilla versus Alligator. You know what, maybe. I might take some fucking chaos. Oh, fuck. If anybody has anything to suggest, I'll give Chad a second. We can watch Rucka Rucka. He's... I don't know. I feel like that's not the best idea with how fucked up... It's kind of... maybe. I don't know. Weren't I gonna do the thing? I don't know if I want to now. I might just watch some other videos as a palate cleanser, because I honestly wasn't expecting to have Tomboy on in a debate tonight, of all things. Or not a debate, but whatever the hell you want to call that conversation, that VC. You watch CinemaSins? I have seen them before, I don't really watch them anymore. I mean, if you still want me to, Nier, I might. I don't really know. Because you did dig them up for me. The lore after Ram Ranch 200 lost me, what the fuck? Check DMs, Also, I know I still have it on the pause screen, y'all. I'm just... don't have anything up yet. What the fuck? Do you want me to watch... I don't... What the fuck is this, Lucas? What? The song, specifically, at the end here. I'm assuming this is a song. Do you want me to listen to it? I missed Psyche streams? Ayo. Yeah, it has been a while. Jesus Christ, this was... For this to be the first stream I've had in a fucking while. Jesus Christ. Do the service video I sent you, like last stream? Oh yeah, that's right, we could. I guess we could. Depends on how long it is. Let me see how long it is real quick. I have to... Fuck, where's your DMs, drag? There they are. 24 minutes. 11:25. Yeah, we'll see if we can... We'll at least start watching it. See if we can't sit through this whole 24 minutes. Ram Ranch is a certified banger. I'll have to look into that at some point. The conversation of copium and unhinged ranting. The plain cone hero and destroy your fingers. I think I'm good. Hoi. What did he send you? He's never sent anything to me yet. He never got back to me. And plus, to be fair, I said I wouldn't say it on stream for his sake right now because, you know, I want him to, like, not be a dick. Or, like, not trust me or whatever. You know what I mean. I'm not going to be a dick. I want to at least actually have him say what he wants to say here and trust. So I'm not going to say it on stream. But he still hasn't messaged me. Like, I will always say that. Ironic how he challenged Psyche and us, or how he called Psyche and us tone deaf. Oh my god, I can't speak. Tone deaf, and yet he needs to look into a mirror first. This whole saga has been interesting. Think it'll be entertaining, only 2 minutes? I can have a look at it on stream, I guess, too. Pause it first. Hey, is Discount Patrick Maitman gone? Yeah, he's gone. For now. Has Mischief done anything in the last 12 months? I have no fucking idea. Have a good recovery from the cyst fest? Yeah, have a good night's sleeper, man. Hey, so let me switch the screen around. We'll listen to this first because Lucas sent it to me. I don't know how loud it is, but whatever. What the fuck is this?
I like fucking girls like 15, 14. I like fucking young ass. I ain't bullshit, my nigga. I'm a real nigga. I'm keeping that shit. All you niggas hating them all my fine ass young son.
What the fuck did you send me, Lucas?
That's a dirty, ugly ass nigga. That nigga's ugly. Got no females. That nigga's dirty. That nigga's nasty.
Oh, it's Tomboy's song. Yeah, for real. What the fuck?
Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
A Liquid Richard production? Maybe. Almost.
I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard.
It echoes that energy. Oh my god.
I can't even feel my left leg. My left leg has been totally numb.
What the fuck?
Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
Coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
I beat the fuck out of my dick so goddamn hard. That I can't even feel my left leg.
Well, I kind of need a palate cleanser like this anyway, not gonna lie.
I like little kids and shit.
Jesus Christ.
I like little kids and shit.
I watch people.
Why is this so... Why is this just fucking... I guess I shouldn't ask why. Liquid Richard and stuff is a thing, but just what the fuck?
A bunch of missing kids in that bitch. Oh, I was actually coming out here to pick up a cupcake.
Was Tomboy a content creator who was accused, or was he just a random community member or something? Like, where did he stem from? He's... I don't know, Discord, basically. He's just like a Discord user. He's had beef with Nier for a while and shit. It's a very long story. He goes back for a while. Also, yes, you might hear me flicking my lighter. I need more to smoke. I love how he said that if people like him, they... Wait, I love on how he said that if people didn't like him, they were retarded, but without actually saying it and denying it. And then later you said that you didn't like him, then he calls you a retard. This... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna have to listen to this stream back, man. That was fucking wild. Oh my fuck. I really am gonna have to listen to this back. I need to very quickly hide my screen in case he did get back to me. Okay. Hold on a second, y'all. I got a Tomboy DMs and shit here. Okay. I don't fucking... I'm not going to say what he said. I'm reading chat now. So not anyone with a following, basically, just average Discord user messing underage kids. Fuck. Allegedly, okay? I will go as far as allegedly right now. I'm just providing the evidence that Vega gave. If he can refute that, sure, but from what we know. Fuck. Okay, so let me minimize this. Let me, get rid of this shit. It's not what I wanted. No. Why are you being a dick? Okay, thank you. Back to chilling. Switch the screen. Maybe he came from the sacred lands of Reddit. You do kind of look like a Redditor, not gonna lie. Griffin is streaming? I do not want to watch Griffin streaming. A Discord nobody, and pedo. Yeah, he doesn't have... I mean, he has a channel, but he's never, like, made videos or anything. Psyche really said BRP. I mean, the DMs were 2 years ago, according to Vegas, so how can Tomboy refute him being 16 at the time? Laugh my fucking ass off. No, he can't, but if he can provide evidence of him being like, oh shit, you're 16, never mind then. Like, if that was an actual thing and he didn't know, then I guess so. Alright, for real, this see ya time? Yo, see ya. Fire song, by the way, LP fan. This is fire. Alright, but let's see if we can actually watch any of this shit. Alright, for real this time, see it, yeah. Watch Vosh cringe compilations, now we're gonna see if we can sit through Serious the Skeptic, I guess. I don't know how far into this we're gonna get, but we'll see. This is a really dumb video. Critical politics has always been part of video games. This is a response to Moist Critical, I guess. But I really hate the sentiment of politics always belong in video games, considering what the topic of my next video is going to be, so... I can show you my ID if you need further proof of me being 16 at the time. I believe you of you being 16 at the time. It's just a matter of if Tomboy can prove that he didn't realize you were 16, and when he did, he said, no, fuck this, that's fucked up. Like, if he has that proof, sure. Otherwise, then, yeah, we have proof of him talking and flirting with a 16-year-old, bare minimum. At bare minimum, we have that. You, this video does not look like a good palate cleanser. No, I didn't call this one a palate cleanser. The last one was a palate cleanser. I'm not going to call this a palate cleanser. I'm just going to say this is a video we're going to try and sit through. Kill time at this fucking point. Because this does still have some relevancy on the channel, considering the next video I'm going to be making. Fucking hell, but yeah. You really want me to watch Godzilla vs. Alligator? It's 10 seconds long. Okay, fucking Jesus. Give me a second. Fucking hell. No. I can't spell. Yes. I also have my keyboard on an awkward angle, so it doesn't help. Is it this thing? I'm assuming it's this thing. You said it's 10 seconds long. Okay. I'm assuming that's what you wanted, FBI. Congratulations. Yep. That was the thing. Thanks for offering. What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna take a shower and go to bed. See you, motherfuckers. See you, Doom1. Appreciate you. $2 some near. Love you, Bubby. Thank you for the great content, hubby. I love you. I love you more. Mwah. For real this time, too. I appreciate y'all, though. I really do. Sirius looks like he's going to ground Caillou for the... Fuck, I don't know what that is. Some large number. Too many. I'm not counting. I'm bad at knowing how big a number is. I have to, like, count how many digits it is. I'm retarded.
All I want to do right now is play some Resident Evil, not even gonna lie. And since video games are on the brain...
It's no longer enough for a video game to just be fun. In fact, I'd argue to the internet, fun is secondary to the meaning and the political message behind the game.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and deconstruct this.
I don't want him to deconstruct this, if I'm being honest.
This video...
That's pretty gay intro as well. $10 from Gamer Boy Bathwater. I appreciate it, Omi. I heard Ram Ranch really rocks. I don't know what Ram Ranch is, so I'm very confused by the fucking donate. I appreciate it. I'm scared to look this up now, though. I don't know what the fuck Ram Ranch is. I can send you a link for a video, but it's a bit long. Well, we're probably going to sit through... I don't even know if I'm going to get through this full video tonight. I'm going to sit through as much of it as I can, so... But you're welcome to send that shit to me. The fuck is this gay shit? Fucking... It's, sorry, I got distracted. It's, fucking Serious the Skeptic. I had to think of his name again. God damn it. I already forgot it. It's a really annoying politics video. Psyche living under a rock for all the good reasons again. Am I really? Did I get another W by not knowing what something is? Let's go. Because I have no fucking idea what Ram Ranch is whatsoever. Goodbye, chat. See you, FBI. Damn, you really just wanted me to watch that. For real, fuck.
It was brought to you by the wonderful people on screen here who support me over at Patreon. If you want to support this channel and what I do, then please check the video, which I'm probably going to have a lot to say about. Let's go ahead and get to fan art. First, we have a badass Cirrus.
Skip.
The internet demands video games always have a deep meaning or be politically charged and motivated, be socially conscious and socially aware of everything that's going on, and I think that's really detrimental to video games as a whole. It's no longer enough for a video game to just be fun. In fact, I'd argue to the internet, fun is secondary to the meaning and the political message behind the game.
So, I'm going to go ahead and have a few disagreements. The first one is going to be that fun is usually going to be the primary factor. However, there are some video games that are going to be more about the political message carried out by them than anything else.
Okay. I guess on some level, that sentiment holds some value, because it depends on the author's intent there, if they want that message to be the forefront. However, that doesn't mean everybody needs to agree with everyone else's subjective shoehorning in of those politics when they weren't there by the author's intent. That's why my entire video is going to be all about the phrase, death of the author is the birth of the reader, because it holds a lot of relevance in this entire discussion. So yeah, this whole sentiment is really, it's okay, that one right there, but as we get further into this, I'm sure it's going to turn into more and more shit, and he might even backpedal on it, fuck knows. I'm not going to say he will, but fuck knows. Ram Ranch's art, not knowing is kinda L, I can't lie, you missed out on perfection. That's debatable. I don't know if I want to know now. I bet this is similar to Extra Credits. Fuck if I know. I know Extra Credits' take on all this shit was dumb. Like, Extra Credits' take on fucking politics or, like, the Nazi thing in video games, as well as, like, evil races, that was all stupid. Making IKEA furniture is political according to this bozo. Critical is literally Jesus. How can you criticize the Messiah? I don't agree with that, but I do think that, like, the criticisms being made here are stupid.
People are going to look more for the message and undertones in an RPG, for instance, than they are going to in, say, a platformer or a collectathon.
That's subjective. You are projecting right there, because that is subjective. Not everyone's going to look for all of the political undertones in an RPG. Some people are more interested in the mechanics of the RPG. You know, like combat mechanics or other things like that, other role-playing mechanics. They're not just going to solely be interested in the political intrigue of that world. There's a lot more that can go on in an RPG than that, so that's just projection at its finest.
Speaking of RPGs, one of the video games that's getting a lot of buzz lately because of this is, of course, Cyberpunk 2077. What with its inclusion of the ability to create a trans character specifically, not just a character that's male or female. On top of the fact that corporations within the story of that game actually use trans actors as advertisements in the same way that any other model.
Okay, I'm sorry, you're already, what? I have to go back, what?
Not just a character that's male or female. On top of the fact that corporations within the story of that game actually use trans actors as advertisements in the same way that any other model is used today. This caused a lot of buzz in the political sphere around that particular game, but this is something that's analyzed a whole lot more than, say, in a platformer like Mario Odyssey, where, if memory serves, most of the controversy around the way that game designed its levels was that it had one stereotypically Mexican-themed level, and even then, the buzz around that died pretty quick.
Okay, so what was the entire point of that statement? Like, what? I don't get his point with the whole, like, trans advertisement thing there. I feel like that went over my fucking head. I'm more interested in the story of an RPG. I think it's, yeah, because it's subjective on why you're going to be interested in an RPG. Like Elden Ring, for example. Or, fucking Skyrim, or Morrowind, whatever the fuck. Any, you know, insert RPG. Dragon Age, or Baldur's Gate, or whatever the fuck. What if the RPG has fun gameplay and I don't pay close attention to the story? That's completely subjective. There you go. Get to the main point, but yeah, I know. I feel like he went on a weird tangent because I don't know exactly what his point is. I don't know if that's just me and it went over my head or what the fuck. Having trans actors in the game makes it political. Isn't this the same argument the Quartering used? Was that his point? Because it felt like it went over my fucking head. If that was his point, that's really stupid. Just because it has trans actors doesn't automatically make it political. What about that is a political... What? What about that's trying to be a political, like, talking point or, like, stance? Dr. Drag says it best. Anti-SJWs and SJWs say the same stuff. They really do. They're two sides of the same fucking coin. Bye. See ya, what? Gabriel Bobber? I don't know how the fuck to say your name, but see ya. Have a good one, homie.
I think that sucks some fat, filthy butthole. That makes every game uninteresting to me. I think politics is very unenjoyable as a topic. I don't get political. I never get political. I think it's a very boring world. There's no entertainment to be had. It does nothing but isolate people, lead to argument.
Okay, well, to go against Moist Critical's point here, to be a little bit devil's advocate-y, I feel like you can make political talking points interesting in a video game because there are examples of that. Many people use the go-to ones, but I'm not even going to bring any up right now because they all seem too generic and both sides use them for really stupid arguments. But the point is, like, you can make those talking points interesting or make them mean something within the context of the gameplay in the world, and that's usually why people hold them to a higher respect, because it doesn't feel like they're shoehorned in. It feels like there's cohesion between the politics of the lore and the world and the actual gameplay and the world that you're exploring now and what you're doing. It's a very fine line of walking that and making it actually interesting versus shoehorning it the fuck in. So I don't think it's an inherently horrible topic, politics. It's just how you use it.
Arguments, it's not fun.
Okay, so just don't pay.
Exactly, Mario. Politics can be interesting if you have the intelligence to write a decent story. That's basically the summary of what I'm trying to say. And like a coin, you can shoot them with a marksman revolver. That's fucking great. I like Cirrus, but the points he makes in this video aren't good. That's fair. I've not really been a fan of Cirrus. I don't really know much about him, but I mean, if you like him, that's fair. But I mean, I'm not agreeing with one side or the other fully here. I'm kind of just giving my own take because I really feel like this conversation gets diluted a lot from what people should be talking about. You need to be smart to make a story that involves politics and not bash people with a shovel. Yeah. Don't shoehorn it the fuck in. You can make an interesting story with political intrigue behind it in the lore and the story of the world. It's just, you gotta know what you're fucking doing, and you gotta fucking thread the needle with it. You're walking a fine line. Pretty much.
Pay attention to the political undertones. There are video games like Deus Ex from years ago that have...
See, that's one of the examples I'm not gonna go to, because the SJWs and the anti-SJWs of this whole discussion love going to these same games for the same shitty arguments on either side. And it's really dumb to me.
Had overt messages that were political in every sense, and the game was enjoyable as a first-person shooter/RPG hybrid as much as it was for the political conversations.
Probably for the reasons I mentioned earlier, because there was an actual cohesion between the two, and it's not a shoehorned-in thing that tries to beat a message no one wants to or gives a fuck about. Any form of art can make politics interesting. It's when it tries to preach to me is when it becomes bad writing. Exactly. Fallout New Vegas, cough, that's another example, yes. I just don't like bringing them up because they far too often get used for shitty talking points.
That could be surrounding it. While one person may not enjoy the mechanics of a particular video game, they may actually...
You know, for instance, another one people like to bring up a lot is BioShock, you know. That's another one with, like, politics and the lore and all that, so... And the thing is, I haven't even played a lot of them. I just know this from, like, talking to other people and shit. But it's like... It still doesn't change what I've said and what I'm going, the entire point of what my video is going to be when it comes to death of the author is the birth of the reader, pretty much. Exactly, I'm apolitical, but don't mind it if it's not too preachy. I'm pretty much the same way, Misfit. I can find it really interesting, actually. It, like I said, just depends on how it's used and how it's presented. I find politics just toxic. Well, the conversation around it usually always is, but politics themselves aren't too much in art, per se, anyways. Because politics themselves, on a fundamental level, are. But when you're presenting things like this in a fucking video game for, like, setting up a world, that doesn't immediately make it toxic. But it can if you're trying to shoehorn shit in and make it some talking point when it doesn't need to be. Politics is for fuckboys, fair enough. I ain't gonna disagree with you there.
Actually enjoy some of the socio-economic stuff that happens within it. As an example, someone might be entirely bored with the idea of grinding a character to max level in World of Warcraft, but be enthralled with the auction house and how the prices fluctuate back and forth.
Okay, so you're bringing up a very anecdotal and subjective stance on people finding politics interesting in art. And you're also just saying that because this game has some form of in-game economy that we must immediately interpret that as political. That's really, really weird and dumb. Also, hold up a sec. Right, sorry about that roommate at the door. But yeah. Man's already, I'm pretty sure he's bringing up the auctions to say that the in-game fucking economy of World of Warcraft or whatever somehow is supposed to be interpreted as political. Because economics equals politics now, immediately in the video game. Going to the auction is political because of reasons. I'm going to watch Avatar with my friend. Talk to you later. Talk to you later. Alright, Vega. Appreciate you stopping by. have a fun time watching Avatar with your friend. Video games aren't art, though. Griffin said so. Yo. Griffin's fucking retarded. There's definitely some bit of, like, artistic interpretation to be had with video games. My socioeconomics, buzzword, 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 exactly.
Or, again, you can have somebody that is equally bored with both the socioeconomic aspect of WoW and in the gameplay.
Wow, you called it the socioeconomic shit.
But you might be able to get their ear turned if you talk about the corrupted blood incident from years ago, wherein, due to a glitch, hunters were able to spread the corrupted blood plague from Hakar into major cities. This incident has actually allowed people to create models for how infections can spread. So you can be isolated from every aspect of that particular video game, but that part of that game's lore and history can pique your interest. So if you don't like...
Yes, you're talking about anecdotal, subjective points where people might find that. It's literally what I said. Death of the author is the birth of the reader. It's all about interpretations. That doesn't mean that is the interpretation. That doesn't mean that it has to be there for everybody or everyone has to acknowledge it. It just means it's an interpretation that someone has. Like, I don't understand how people don't understand this. You can sell your horse in Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's a form of economics, therefore a game has politic. I guess so. Cyrus, try not to talk about socioeconomics in video games. Challenge impossible, yeah. In one ear and out the other. Half of it is for me, and then the other half I pick up on. It's just really stupid. So you're not alone, Mario. Like, some of it's in one ear and out the other for me, too.
Like the politics in a particular game, just ignore them. It's pretty easy to do. But
well, then... what is the fucking point of this video? Because that's not what Moist Critical's saying. He's not saying you can't just ignore it. He's saying he doesn't like it when it's shoehorned in forcefully, when it's not there to begin with. He doesn't like it when people like you or anyone else make it so that that interpretation, like, has to be some form of fact. Like, people have to recognize it as a truer form of that art. It's just really stupid to me. I want to know the politics of COD Zombies. Yeah, bro. I mean, like, you could interpret some political intrigue of the lore of, like, the Nazis or whatever the fuck, but that's not what we're talking about. Like, the gameplay, there's nothing political about that, no. It's just a fucking game. Ultra Kill is politics. No, I will not explain why. It's because I am political.
But at least recognize that there has never been a point in your life where video games have been apolitical. At least since we got to the point where video games could tell complex stories.
Politics is never something fun, and video games at their core were always meant to be a fun escape from reality, a fun time investment, just fun in general. And now
I mean, that is right. That is like the main idea for video games, to be fun. Political statements of Goat Simulator. I want to know the politics of sex with Hitler. Nah, dude, go ask Game King. He'll be able to tell you. That's fucking great. Go ask Game King, babe. I'm sure he'll be able to give you an answer. What snort? Video games should always be political. Stroke.
Making every game so politically motivated, it makes it not fun.
Okay, but how is every game politically motivated?
And the internet makes it even deeper than that, where if you don't like a...
I don't think Moist Critical was saying not every video game is politically motivated. He's just talking hyperbolically about, like, a lot of video games being the focal point of them lately. Or at least it comes off that way to him, which, sure, that's anecdotal and subjective as well. But a lot of people these days would agree with him that that shit does get forced in unnecessarily. That's kind of his point. Will this man say no video game shouldn't be fun first? I have no idea. Stalin did get Hitler an ass, baby. It was Himmler.
Certain game, it somehow gives people the impression that you're some politically charged loser, or you're not a politically charged loser, and thus you're a loser for not enjoying the politics in the video game. You not liking a game now is an indication of what side of the spectrum you're on politically. That's so fucking pathetic.
Okay, yes, but where does this happen? I know that there are definitely people who fight for their particular console of choice, as an example, and they can denounce people who say have a PlayStation 4 instead of a Switch, or have an Xbox.
What? Are you bringing console wars up? Is he unironically bringing up the console wars and comparing them to, like, politics in any way? The only comparison that should be made between the console wars and politics is that they both run on tribalism. That's it. It starts and ends there. Anything else you're trying to say here is just this ain't it, Chief. My favorite political game is Leisure Suit Larry. Wet Dreams Don't Die. What the fuck? Okay, fair enough. How to Strawman 101. This is retarded. This is a fucking retarded argument. Trading with villagers in Minecraft equals political intrigue. Yeah, because it shows there's some sort of, like, economics in the world of Minecraft, I guess, and something politics buzzword. Sirius who compares US politic to big man gamers. I'm not reading the name drag, it's too fucking long. I don't even know why the fuck you take the time to type that the fuck out. Jesus Christ. Sparkle Face the Great Furry something, yeah. My favorite political game is Endless Furry Killer 3D. Facts, bro. On God.
One instead of a PS4, and there are definitely rivals in different video game communities, like, say, the Dota and League community, or even in the Overwatch and Paladins communities. People are going to decide whether or not they want to like you for any number of reasons. There are people who get onto me for my weight, even though my weight has absolutely zero to do with any message that I advocate for on my channel. It just seems to be something that you have to learn to get past. The only person between you and enjoying a video game is, well, you.
Well, you're kind of not wrong with the last part of that sentiment, but that was not at all his point. Like, no one here is bringing up your weight as some form of, like, discredit, or, like, something that would discredit what you're saying. They're just doing it to poke fun at you and laugh at you. Like, that is completely false equivalency. That's really retarded. To be fair, kidnapping an entire village in Minecraft has to have some political undertones. It does if you interpret them. If not, you can just be, haha, funny game, I kidnapped these villagers. Like, whatever. 20 cowboys at Ram Ranch sucking and fucking and sucking and I don't want to know what the fuck Ram Ranch is now. I really don't. It reminds me of that beautiful moment when Dreamcast guy ripped his shirt over boycotting a company he had no intentions of doing so, and then immediately buys one of their next games. That's a real boycott. Goddamn, Dreamcast guy. Mine is Sex with Hitler, an excellent game on Steam. Yeah, I've unfortunately had some experience with that because of Game King, and I regret all of it. I really do. My favorite political game is Crash Bandicoot. I love how Neo Cortex is basically symbolism for slavery.
I think making and demanding games conform to what you personally believe is really sad. And it really...
See, that I agree with. That's the entire sentiment. Well, that's part of the sentiment I want to get across with Death of the Author, because it's all about interpretations, and the people that try and make their interpretation out to be, like, the truth of it all, or, like, a fact, when it's just another interpretation, that's where the whole, like, you know, that's when people are saying like, this piece of art has to be interpreted with these types of politics in mind, when no, it doesn't. That's just an interpretation. I once listened to it for 10 hours in a row without a break for a special role in the first Discord server. I really don't want to know. I really don't want to know. I wonder what the political implications of shower with your dad simulator are. Sirius probably smells like a pile of dead cats. What did Misfit say? I bet Sirius smells like old... Oh. You know, I don't want to debate what he smells like.
Holds games back. Not that I think if we didn't have politics, games would have reached this level where we're traveling to Mars to play the newest VR, AR experience or anything, but games wouldn't be so samey. Most video games that come out these days follow the same formulas, and for the most part deliver the same messages. I can take or leave the message. There are games that I believe should have powerful messages, ones that are intended to, but for the most part, games are just supposed to be fun, and I'm not there to dive deep, feel something in the real world, a thought-provoking experience where I'm jerking off in front of a candle and really reflecting on the game's message and themes.
Okay, so just avoid games like Undertale or Detroit Become Human, or the upcoming Cyberpunk 2077. Stick to playing something like, what, Sonic Forces? That'll definitely make you enjoy life a lot more. As far as video games becoming more samey, that seems to be the case with a lot of AAA titles, but have you checked the indie market? There are tons of games on the indie market.
Well, that doesn't really disprove his point with the AAA games, which I think was a part of his point anyway. Like, the political messages are always the same there. Now, I don't even agree with that. All of them are samey, but I will agree that the messages all feel the same a lot these days, though. But I'm kind of like in between both of these guys' points because they both have some weird things I agree with and some other shit I don't. And for the most part, Cirrus doesn't really seem to get the point that Moist Critical's trying to make at all. And just kind of says, like, okay, we'll just avoid it. It's like, yeah, you can. That's kind of the entire idea of interpretations, but there's still people out there that try and make it out as, like, a fact. Their interpretation out as, like, some form of ultimate truth of the matter. It's just really dumb, no matter which way you slice it. I love the deep political meanings from Doing Your Mom Simulator. Doing Your Dad Simulator is a real game, by the way, Zosbones. Like, that's not a joke. That was a real game. I'm pretty sure it was. There was, like, Shower with Your Dad Simulator or whatever. So, what's the politics of the Walking Dead's, Walking Dead Saints and Sinners? I have no idea. I have no idea what the politics of any of these games are without playing them. I'm sure you could have some sort of political interpretation, but who gives a fuck? Undertale is politic. Yeah, for real. At least Vampire Survivors looks unique. Need to play it soon. Really good roguelike. It's really fun. I know I only played it for a little bit at the start of the stream, but like Tomboy joined and goddamn he was being Tomboy. The indie market is all the same types of games. I get whether it's AAA or indie, it really just depends on where you look, I guess. Jokes aside, I think overall gaming news writers are more political than most games. Obvious exceptions apply. Yeah, I agree. A lot of gaming journalists and like review channels and shit seem to get more political than even the games themselves, regardless of what political message might be behind them.
Market like Shantae or A Hat in Time or even Enter the Gungeon that offer wholly unique experiences that will definitely suit your tastes.
That's not what I play games for. I'm there to have a good time. Now, why I'm bringing this up is because a channel called Extra Credit released this video called Stop Normalizing Nazis. This video—
Oh, Jesus Christ, that fucking video was awful. That video was truly awful.
The video is an objectively large pile of dog shit. It is a horrible video no matter how you spin it. Their message is very clear. Basically, in this video, what they're saying is the old debate of video games cause violence, but they spin it as video games cause Nazis. These people are so fucking shameless, they go as far as to compare playing as a terrorist in Counter-Strike to making people into terrorists in the real world.
I mean, yeah, and Extra Credit's take on that was absolutely horrible. You can even look at the like-to-dislike ratio on that video and see what I mean. To summarize my take on their video, the normalization of Nazis is definitely not to be attributed to being able to play as a Nazi in a video game, or even a Nazi appearing in a video game.
What normalization of Nazis is there? No one's normalizing Nazis, you dumbass. Just because people act radical doesn't mean they're normalizing, like society has normalized Nazis. That's been a thing throughout history forever, regardless of it's now or before World War II. Like, what? This whole normalizing Nazi things that I hear is retarded. The indie market has a lot of great games, but a lot of pretentious hipsters give it a bad rep. It's like that no matter which way you slice it with video game markets, like AAA or whatever. There's people that shit on it regardless, whether it's indie or AAA or whatever the fuck. You play as Richtofen in COD Zombies, you're a Hitler enjoyer? I guess so, man. I just really thought, like, the Third Reich was, like, the best thing in the world. Like, fuck, man, why couldn't it have just lasted forever? Had to crumble so quickly. Kanye's normalizing Nazis. Yeah, that's Kanye's problem, though. I wouldn't say normalizing Nazis is a fucking issue. I'd say there's just some radical dumbasses. That's always been a thing. The man would say centrists and Stone Toss are normalizing Nazis. For fuck's sakes, like, I don't get it. like, there's an argument to be made that there's a lot of radical people, but I wouldn't say anyone in society is really trying... Well, I wouldn't say society itself, because there's obviously some people like Kanye, but I wouldn't say society is normalizing Nazis. Gotta go to drive home, talk to you later, gamers. See you, Sauce Bones. Have a good one. You didn't ask for this. You didn't choose this, but there it is. And suddenly, you're a Nazi.
video game. And you definitely don't need to have some instructional course in the beginning of playing whenever you happen to play as the terrorist organization or as a Nazi that makes you feel bad because you're playing as the bad guy. You're playing in a fictional environment. But it seems to me that your point has been that all video games have become a political landscape and you don't like that, and your example is pointing to an extra credits video, one that is not representative of the industry as a whole, but just of one channel's...
No, I feel like his point was more so that a lot of video games and a lot of people seem to make the point out of the video games to inherently always be political. And the main catalyst for Moist Critical having this opinion and making this video was Extra Credits video talking about this take as well. Now, I don't know, because it just kind of feels like he's generalizing Moist Critical's point here. You didn't ask for this, you didn't choose this, but there it is, you're being sucked up. I didn't ask for this, I didn't choose this, and suddenly there it is. I'm gay for near. Feck. I love you, Bubby. Mwah. We're gonna bring back the Reich, the Fourth Reich. Yeah, just go talk to Reject Demon. He knows all about that. People turn video games into a political playground. They really do.
Opinions. A very large channel's opinions, but still just one channel.
It's really sad and pathetic. And no one agreed with their message. Even the most politically charged gamers disagreed with how they framed their message. But this made me realize just how ingrained politics and social shit are in the video game.
So I was right. That was like a catalyst for him coming to this conclusion and making the video.
Industry.
So you are kind of generalizing what he was trying to say about that, because it's not that he thinks this video is the sole purpose for why he thinks that. It was the catalyst for him coming to the conclusion of it. He started thinking about it more. So you're kind of generalizing what he was trying to say there. Kind of like spinning his point.
And I think it's just not good. I think it's ass. I think it's just straight hairy ass.
So are you advocating for any video game that would happen to carry a complex message to just not? Because that's a quick way to remove games like Final Fantasy X, Deus Ex, and other heavily storied games that happen to have a lot of subtext. And if you don't think that that subtext is there, it definitely has.
Yes, but they're all about interpretations. Death of the author is the birth of the reader, motherfucker. That's the whole... Like, you're right, he doesn't have to agree or, like, care about those political messages, but he's talking about people making it out... Like, he's talking about the current day and age making it so that... Like, how to phrase it. People seem to think that that's the only way you can view those games or that art nowadays. And that's Moist Critical's point, and he doesn't like it. Straw man moment? Pretty much. I don't really care. Wait, what? I was gonna go to sleep, but decided, fuck it, I don't really care. Yeah. I appreciate you staying. I appreciate you sticking around the stream for however much longer I go. Love you too, hubby. Mwah. Mwah. Just be a decent person and not beat people to death with silly messages, and if you do X, you're a Nazi. Yeah, that's a... that fucking video. That fucking Moist Critical video.
It's always been there. I mean, hell, just look at a game like Resident Evil. In almost every game, except for a select few, your enemy isn't the zombies or the undead abominations that you find yourself fighting against. Your actual enemy is a corporation. Your real battle is against an unchecked corporatist system, one that managed to get their fingers in enough pockets, especially those of offshore governments.
Okay, but now you're just talking about your interpretation and your viewing into this world. Not everyone's going to give a fuck about the big, bad, evil corporation and the politics behind it. They just care about, you know, the fucking game and the horror. Or maybe they care about the story and the characters. Not everyone's here for that political interpretation. It's so stupid. Oh my god, Psyche looking general BS. Laugh my ass off, I'm dead. Hold up. You want me to, like, show it on stream or what? Hang on. Let me see here. You got licked on. He got licked. Oh, fuck. Also, sorry, y'all. I'm messaging Tomboy here. I had to read what his DMs were. Fuck. I can't really show them right now. Okay, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, I went quiet for a second. I had to read Tomboy's DMs because I just realized you got back to me. What the fuck's going on in my server, though? A funny Tomboy typo. He got licked. Oh, shit. But okay, yeah. Sorry. I had to get back to Tomboy. Does Cirrus even realize that destroying the Umbrella Corporation was second priority to the Resident Evil protagonist? I wouldn't know. I've not played Resident Evil games, so I'm not the best to speak on all of that either.
So that they could start making their money by selling bioweapons. This is usually told via the subtext in games like Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, and then it's told a lot more overtly in games like Resident Evil Revelations. Even Resident Evil 4 begins by telling the player that the stock market crash of the Umbrella Corporation means that they're no longer the central enemy, and instead you find yourself dealing with a religious cult that has captured the president's daughter, and yeah, there's definitely no politics in that at all.
Not everyone's gonna read this deep into it or give a fuck. It's just the setup to the story and the characters. I don't understand this, man. I don't understand this sentiment. I really don't. Thank fuck we're almost halfway through this, at least.
Please note the sarcasm. These are all things that are not to Resident Evil's detriment. These are all things that are definitely in its favor. They establish the underlying lore and the motivations for all the characters in the game, and they provide...
Yes, saving people is political. Curing everybody and trying to help survivors was the first, right? Didn't really play Resident Evil. Yeah, like I said, personally, I don't know, but according to Drag, I guess it was.
Context for the player so that they understand why they are where they are, doing what they're doing. If you were to remove politics from that particular game franchise, it would cease to function. Games like Deus Ex that talk about the ethics of augmentation and corporate power, those would cease functioning as well. Hell, even the
But these are all just interpretations. Nothing about this means every fucking video game's... Like, video games aren't always political. Not always is the intent behind them to make this political message the focal point. Sometimes it's just a setup to the story. Not every author has that fucking, like, religious goddamn intent or, like, motivation behind them when it comes to politics. Like, shit. If they aren't that, like, fucking... It's so dumb. These are all just interpretations. He's going off about a lot of anecdotal bullshit right now. I want to hear this guy talk about the politics in COD 2. I mean, I guess it's World War II, it was pretty political, but I mean, does anyone care? No. They're here to play COD 2. Of course, he brings up the same examples. That's what I mean. I don't always that's why I don't like bringing them up myself, like I said earlier. If you think this guy is bad, wait until you see the Tabernacle. I have. I've unfortunately been made to sit through his bullshit as well.
Mario franchise actually wouldn't function terribly well anyway, because capturing the princess isn't about the sexual libido of the plumber trying to grab her, but more about the political power and clout that's gained by capturing a monarch's daughter.
What?
You can find political subtext in practically any type of...
That was a really deep fucking reach, bro. That was beyond stretching, but let's not get into that.
media. It's up to you as to whether or not you want to read into that. Sometimes reading into it's valid, like everything that I've laid out here as far as I can tell. Sometimes it's not valid, like saying that putting a player in the shoes of a Nazi character in a video game where there's absolutely no story context given to that character or their actions, and then a heavily disliked video is released due to that bad take. But at the end of the day, video games are an art form, and art isn't in and of itself apolitical.
That video games...
No, it's not apolitical, but it doesn't mean it has to be political. It is not one or the other. It's kind of a gray area depending on the interpretations. Hence the phrase, death of the author is the birth of the reader. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
have become so synonymous with politics and social shit that it's, you know, you feel the need to make a video called Stop Normalizing Nazis, and using fucking Counter-Strike of all things as an example for how it's a bad thing and that you play as a terrorist in a fucking fictional video game. Their arguments in this video suck. They say, you know, you don't opt in to play as a terrorist when you play Counter-Strike. Well, yeah, you do. You fucking bought the game. You know that it's terrorists versus the counter-terrorists. So you opted in by buying the game, by playing the game. They have no argument here. It's really shitty. It's just this really agenda-pushing piece of shit that doesn't work no matter how you look at it.
I mean, I'll agree with that when in context to, like, extra credits video.
I mean, this is something that I can at least somewhat agree with, especially since there's nothing about playing as a terrorist in a video game that automatically makes you yourself a terrorist. And in the extra credits video, they go on to say that the answer to this dilemma is just to color all characters red and blue, which would lead to the exact samey video gameness that Critical here seems to have an issue with. It is the political nature of these games that allow them to have unique framing and context. Do you think if the United States wasn't in war with the Middle East, we would have gotten the Call of Duty Modern Warfare franchise? Hell, even the beginning of the Iron Man movie has everything to do with the socio-political context of the times.
The fuck? But not everyone's going to Iron Man for the socio-political fucking bullshit. They're there for fucking Iron Man. Just because you can interpret it doesn't mean it's the end-all be-all interpretation. I feel like everything that Moist Critical's trying to say is just going over this guy's fucking head, and he's just straw-manning random arguments together to, like, talk about why video games and art is always political. Just because he got a little annoyed that Moist Critical doesn't like seeing politics forced and shoehorned in everywhere because he saw extra credits video. This whole situation's really dumb. I'm just gonna say that was really dumb. I was going to make a joke about Mario being political. I can't believe my joke actually became true. No, yeah, I know. He literally said that he's talking about a fucking plumber and a prince. Oh my god. This is where we're at. Well, like, COD Vanguard's my team and enemy team. Yep. My team and enemy team. Extra credits predicted COD Vanguard's fucking teaming system. I can't. Iron Man is a film from 2008, but can be watched at any time and would feel like a new movie. You can easily ignore the politics because they are very subtle with the politics in Iron Man. I don't. I fucking... It's all about interpretations, again, like I said, regardless of subtleties, but subtlety is better. This man.
But that's the video game industry as a whole. The more you look at it, the more you'll, you know, read from a reviewer that the negatives they give a game are almost 9 times out of 10 about the message of the game or the politics of the game, and how the reviewer didn't agree with the main character not being who they wanted the main character to be, or be associated with the group they wanted the character to be associated with, and how it was a missed opportunity that the character's a muscly man instead of a skinny man, or something dumb like that. Like, these really nitpicky things, how they want everything in their life reflected in their video game.
So, you have a problem with people projecting themselves onto characters that are more often than not meant to be representations or avatars of the player playing the video game?
No, that's not every single video game character, so that's completely missing his point, because not every video game character is meant to be this husk that the player projects himself on. In the context of something like Halo, Master Chief is, like, you know, the type of protagonist that you're meant to be a self-insert kind of character with. In the context of someone like Kratos from God of War, he's more of an established character with motives and a backstory. Like, there's a vast difference between how a character is portrayed and how you're supposed to, if at all, project yourself onto them. So this is just a really dumb statement to begin with. Of course, that's also missing Moist Critical's entire point, where people get really nitpicky about the stupidest things in video games, arguing over the dumbest shit, when that's not even the point about them to begin with. You know, like, how is Cirrus this fucking stupid? I don't. I'm back. What's up, Golden Apples? Appreciate you stopping back, homie. I watched the Terminator to have fun watching people try and fight a killer cyborg assassin. I also watch it because I really like how they depict the future war with the Terminators and shit. It looks really cool, just aesthetically and everything. I always thought it was awesome. I didn't, you know, I'm not sitting there going like, oh my god, the fucking political intrigue of it all. Holy shit, blah blah blah. I just think Skynet and the Terminators and everything are cool. I like the depictions of the futuristic war. I like watching Kyle try and go toe-to-toe with a fucking Terminator. Who doesn't? I don't play COD multiplayer to learn the political opinions of the different factions. I play because murder is fun. Well, I mean, you usually play because COD is an addicting multiplayer formula, if anything. Are we watching Stupel? We are in fact watching Stupel. We're watching some Stupel.
This is one of the reasons why we have so many games with silent protagonists, for example. If a few video game reviewers give a bad score to a game because they couldn't play as their particular gender or body structure, so what? Some video games are based on the idea that you can do that, and some are not. I'm not a short, portly Italian plumber, and yet if I play Mario, I will find myself as a short, portly Italian plumber. But I don't think that that point says anything about the game.
I mean, you're not supposed to, like, project yourself as Mario. You're just supposed to have fun with the gameplay. The characters in Mario and shit aren't really that important, so that just makes your statement really weird. Unpopular opinion, Terminator Salvation was the best sequel past T2. Hey, I don't know, I have some mixed feelings about that, both Salvation and Terminator 3. And then the rest of them are all garbage. Like, Terminator 1 and 2 are the best, obviously. What the fuck is this man waffling about? I don't know. It's so dumb. As I said previously, politics are done best when they don't pick a side and make fun of everyone, such as in GTA or even South Park. Yeah. Or The Boys. I feel like The Boys does a good job of just having both ends of the spectrum, like, on full representation, not giving a fuck. So, yeah. Yeah, true, but its multiplayer has always been a fun shooty game, and the grind prestige kept you playing. That's what Call of Duty has been. Fun little arcade shooty with a lot of grind that kept you addicted. I'm just like Homelander for real? Yeah, for real, babe. You're Homolander. You are the Homolander.
Games industry itself, that has to do with the reviewing industry. These things definitely go hand in hand, but your criticism is levied at the gaming industry and how gaming has become political. But you have yet to bring up a substantial point that has to do with gaming itself. Your point seemed to be about the people talking about these games.
Why do you want that? Why do you want your fictional piece of entertainment to reflect the sad, real world? That fucking sucks. Who wants that? That's like going to sleep and dreaming of doing your taxes. When you dream, you want to be flying around like Superman, firing lasers from your fucking eyes, bench pressing 700 pounds, and, you know, fucking supermodels. You don't want to go to sleep and you're in your high school classroom taking a goddamn math test again. It's stupid to want that from a piece of fictional entertainment.
Then I guess you don't understand how immersion works. Because
oh my god. You don't always need to have, like, this political backstory to get immersed in a game's story and world. Not everyone's going to even focus on... focus. Not everyone's even going to focus on that aspect of it to get immersed in a world or a game and story and characters. There are different ways immersion works. This is... To fall back on the, immersion. Like, what the fuck does that even have to do with what he was saying? He's reaching too far into this. He's reaching for anything to make his point that, politics are always in art. Focus. When I sit down and play Max Payne, I don't pay attention to the lore. I just want to play a fun game. That's fair. Terminator Salvation was the most creative Terminator. All the other sequels were the same movie over and over and over and over. I would say that there's a little bit I like about Salvation and Terminator 3, but the other ones I really hate. So basically, Terminator 1 and 2 are my favorite. 3 and Salvation are mid, and then the rest I don't care for. Oi, Wheeze needs some politics for immersion. The points are going in ear and out the other. It's... What, with him or with me? Because, like, with me, yeah, there's a lot of shitty saying that I'm just like, I need to process this for a minute. It's fucking retarded. When I play Trepang 2, I don't remember Task Force 27 forcing in political propaganda. All I remember is funny fear clone. Fair enough. If he listened, maybe he would understand. Him, yeah, okay, that's fair. Because he is missing a lot, too, but there's a lot that I have to sit down and just process.
Because immersion is the ability for a game to actually put you into that character's shoes.
Yes, but how you immerse the character isn't solely dependent on having a political intrigue in the backstory, so that's a bit of a fucking straw man argument, or a bit of a weird statement to make. I recommend checking out Terminator Resistance. It's a good game that takes place in the future war. I've heard about it. There's also some other Terminator indie game I saw a couple years ago that looked really good, where you play as Kyle Reese. It looked really fun, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to find it again. Let's talk about the political themes of Rockstar Table Tennis. Let's go. Let's fucking do it, Mario. We'll debate it all night.
To make you feel like you're in the game world. Sometimes this is achieved by a level of realism, and sometimes this is achieved through game mechanics. For instance, The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is an incredibly immersive experience, but it has nothing to do with how realistic the game is, either in mechanic or in look. But then if you play something like, say, the original Crysis, you know, the PC breaker of 10 years ago, that game's immersion factor is due almost exclusively to how much it resembles reality. Also, on the point about...
Okay, but resembling reality, it's not... That wasn't exactly his point. He's saying, why do you want to focus on the shitty little... Like, people nitpick some of the dumbest things in these games, and it's like all the shitty aspects of reality, when his point's like, it's supposed to be fantastical, it's supposed to be fantasy, you're supposed to be able to do more shit. You're not supposed to focus on, like, the annoying fucking political aspects of it. The reason people focus on political aspects in a piece of art to begin with aren't for, like, the nitpicky reasons he was bitching about. It's usually because there's some cohesion to it narratively and in the gameplay or the story world, and people enjoy how it, you know, basically walks the line between. There's actual cohesion. It does it well. It's not forced down your throat. So you talking about, like, that immersion just doesn't make any fucking sense to me. That's not required. People can get immersed for many different reasons, whether it be gameplay, characters, world, story, like, whatever the fuck. Terminator Resistance was awesome. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good about it. Crysis doesn't resemble reality. I don't know anything about Crysis personally, so I can't say. I'm just saying it's still a dumb argument because it's subjective. The guns aren't one-to-one. Fair enough. Obviously, they're most political, with deep statements about capitalism and the state of the world. Motherfuckers thinks the military wears nano suits IRL. I guess so.
About video games resembling reality yet being incredibly engaging, Papers, Please exists. A game that literally just has you filing documentation for people trying to go in and out of the country. And yet...
Yeah, okay, and those aren't, like, highly rated, super fun games. They're just fun little side projects or indie games that some people will fuck around with. Usually because there's something funny within them, not because the actual, like, fucking... It's really weird, and you can still make a game like that fun. It depends on the gameplay operates, because you're kind of simplifying it here, like, oh yes, it's all about filing papers. I don't understand either of these motherfuckers in here. I understand Moist Critical more, but he still had a couple of arguments I don't agree with, but Jesus Christ. Holy fuck, how long has this stream even been going for? Like, fuck me. I need to check on OBS. 3.5 hours. See if we can fucking finish this.
It's been noted as one of the most engaging experiences in years for many players. Or...
Papers, Please is an indie game that has le funny terrorist attacks? What the fuck? I'll have to look into that more. It doesn't take political messages to get me immersed. No, it shouldn't. Like, it can. You can get immersed because of political stuff, but, like, that's not the only reason. Politics have been devastating to the human race. Agree to disagree. There's some things politics are kind of required for on some level, but, like, people taking it this seriously, this is what ruins the human race.
How about the Stanley Parable, that literally has its entire basis on being an incredibly boring video game that emulates the inner monologue of somebody in real life?
That was okay. I've never played the Stanley Parable, but I actually know quite a bit about it. That was paraphrasing. Stanley Parable is like nothing like you just described. Because there's a lot of like dumb humor and shit in that game and how it operates. That's fucking stupid. Papers, Please is great, but politics aren't even the best part about it. More, it's interesting gameplay. I'll have to look into it then, because you kind of simplified the gameplay as being boring just because filing papers is boring in real life. Even though, you know, you could make a gameplay quirk all about filing papers and make it funny based on how, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things you could actually do with it. I'm not going to sit here and ramble about it all night. Stanley Parable is funny game, simple as. Pretty much, it's just a simple little, like, quirky, funny game with dumb little jokes and stuff in it. And, like, shit that doesn't make sense. He very much simplified and tried to, like, make it sound boring. So, like, I actually know about the Stanley Parable there, so that was a dumb take.
Game is all about the experience and zero about the fun, and it works because of that. So I think an argument
Because there's funny shit in it that people find entertaining.
that says
You're missing out that. You're leaving that out entirely.
that video games should always be something that allows you to escape reality is just as dumb as an argument that says that all video games should be realistic. Different video games are going to use different methods to immerse a player.
It's really dumb, and it holds.
Different players are also going to get immersed for different reasons, even if there's, like, some form of political intrigue or whatever. Not everyone's interested in the Stanley Parable because of the dumb reasons you described it to make it sound boring. It's because of the... Usually, more than anything, because of the dumb comedic things in it. Because it's, like me and Mario have said, just fun, like, simple, funny game. That's really all it is. The best part about Stanley Parable was the Windows Movie Maker video. I'd have to go back and watch it again. It's been a fair bit, but I do remember it just being a quirky, funny little game.
The whole goddamn thing back because developers like CD Projekt Red is a good example, how they got attacked for Cyberpunk 2077 that's not even out yet. Just this whole laundry list of social problems that they noticed with the game or things that were missing or they felt were missing from the game.
Well, that kind of aged poorly because, you know, Cyberpunk 2077 was shit. But yeah.
So then CD Projekt Red had to go back, allocate a whole bunch of time and resources to make everyone happy that the game is so socially aware of everything in the world that's going on right now to try and...
Like, yeah, you really shouldn't waste resources on some social, political bullshit. The game was shit either way, but, like, that's a dumb thing to waste resources on. There's some old dude in Papers, Please that makes obvious false passports for the whole game, I think. He makes them out of, like, fucking crayons or something like that. Again, have to go back and watch it, because I think I originally watched Markiplier play Stanley Parable way back in the day. That was, like, one of the first things I saw from Markiplier's channel.
Make everyone that exists on the internet happy. So all that time they spent doing that could have been spent making the game more fun, making more quest lines or stories for more characters. It's just, it feels like to me it holds developers back, it holds games back, and I just...
Oh wait, yeah, fucking that was Papers, Please, not fucking, never mind. But still, I'd have to go back and I'd have to look into Papers, Please as well. But like, yeah, I feel like he's missing out a lot of the points of these games where like the reason people actually play them is for like those funny reasons or whatever. Markiplier, best YouTuber, he was definitely my favorite for a long time. I don't know if he still is, but like still like his content. Always been wholesome and fun.
Don't get the purpose. Why does everything, and I guess it's not even just games, but everything these days has to be so deep and politically driven that it's sickening.
So I'm glad you brought up the example of Cyberpunk 2077, since I did as well earlier. That is a game that literally has political messages within its story, so the way the developers frame those political messages is incredibly important.
Yes, but that's not what Moist Critical's point was. He was talking about how people needlessly nitpicked certain fucking political messages or things that don't really matter to begin with, which was a part of his point earlier about, like, those things not really mattering. Like, you know, being shoved down your throat when they're kind of a pointless message to begin with. Hello, what we watching? What's up, morning? We're watching Cirrus the Skeptic, and almost through this fucking video, thankfully.
There are corporations within the story of the game that literally use trans people as models specifically because they're trans. Like women with...
Okay, that doesn't make it a political statement just because they're a trans person. What about a trans person is political? oh, the LGBTQ politics, the fucking shut up. That's, no. Just because you're trans doesn't make it some political statement to be trans.
With penises that are specifically being used to advertise drinks called mix-up.
That's kind of like just fun, like funny symbolism and irony, like comparing that to the real world. That would be dumb shit that would actually happen. It's kind of like satire, pretty much. Feeling tired? Gonna sleep soon? That's alright, Mario. Just pass the fuck out to the stream if you really want to, but whatever. I appreciate you being here for as long as you have been. You a real one, as always. Trans people exist equals politics. Shut the fuck up, Hammer. Blocks are the superior race. What? Oh, fuck.
It's literally a fictional world emulating what happens in reality, where corporations will use people because they're star power or because of some other token reason they can, as long as it will make them a buck. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, because it works within the context of the game itself. Not to mention, your point seems to be that people would be allocating resources into that instead of making more quest lines or doing other things with the game that you would deem important. But there's absolutely nothing saying that they aren't also doing that, or that they hadn't already finished all of that work, and instead were polishing up their world building in order to make sure that they didn't step on anyone's toes. But again, all of this is moot because the game expressly wanted to communicate political messages. So arguing that politics is ruining a game that is overtly trying to carry that type of message is a little bit silly. It's like having the movie Soylent Green without the...
I'm sorry. He's talking, but he's not saying anything of value at this point. It's just all in one ear and out the fucking other. This man is retarded. Thanks for the late night entertainment cycle. You a real one. You are too, Mario. Always appreciate you, my man. Have a good night, too. This is... Oh, fuck. Yeah, tonight's been wild as shit. This was a weird video to unwind, too, but... I'll take it.
Underlying context of overpopulation. The movie story ceases to function.
And that if it's...
Okay, but that doesn't... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my fuck. That's like one movie where that is like the entire point. And you're not like, shit. You seem to miss everything the Moist Critical's trying to say. Like, he really does. When the entire point of that movie is about, like, soy... Like, fuck. Oh my god. That's so dumb. That was just a really dumb example. Comparing movies to video games, bruh. Doing anything he's done in this video is just a bruh moment.
It's not deeper politically driven. Fucking John Wick got shit on because there wasn't enough politics or social issues addressed in the fucking movie. As if you're going to a movie like John Wick looking to have your goddamn ideals reflected or having a thought-provoking message delivered down your urethra. It makes no sense to me. I don't know why people want the fictional shit to be reflective of the real world shit. It should be totally separate. It shouldn't be held to this standard where it needs to be powerful or deep. I think it all just needs to be fun.
I'm a bit mixed in on that statement myself. It's a little bit of both. It depends on, like, what your intentions are going into it and what you're trying to make. And then again, it depends... excuse me. It depends on the interpretations of, like... You know, again, death of the author is the birth of the reader. That whole shtick. Not all interpretation, like... No one's interpretation of any form of art is more or less correct than anyone else's, the author's or the reader's. That's the entire point of that phrase. So I'll agree with Cirrus on the point that if you don't like it, you don't have to, like, acknowledge it. But Moist Critical's point is the people that, like, make it force it down your throat or, like, make it a point that it's, like, some sort of fact. I get that Cyberpunk is a more political game than others, but Critical hasn't even said he's against that. Yeah, that's true as well.
And there's no reason it can't be both. Again, if you personally enjoyed that movie, then the fact that someone else wanted a deeper take from it isn't really a problem. When you argue that the politics should be removed from something because you don't personally enjoy the politics...
Well, I disagree with that. Arguing that there should have been a deeper message in something like John Wick is just stupid. Interpreting a deeper message in something like John Wick is fine, if you can find it there to begin with, and be like, hey, this is a really cool... You know, like, I'm not saying it's a fact or whatever, but this is, like, something cool that I think about X, Y, or Z. However, you shouldn't complain about them not, like, you know, social justice worrying it up and, like, making some political statements about the gays or the trans or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I get that Cyberpunk... Oh yeah, I read that. As a not-so-wise man once said, a game that isn't made for everyone isn't a game that should be made, in my opinion. Yeah, this is the greatest take of all time. Greatest take of 2022. John Wick is literally Madness Combat, the movie. I could see it, actually.
You would rather have the game mechanics. You open yourself up to the counter-argument of somebody not enjoying anything mechanical in your game and just wanting the politics. Both of those things exist for a reason. These extra layers that are added to video games that allow for conversation don't take away from gaming. They add to it as an art form, because that's what art does. It makes you think. It makes you feel. Some art is...
Yes, it adds to it for the people that can interpret that. And for the people that want to make some sort of meaningful message with it. But that doesn't need to mean it needs to be forced down your throat, and that doesn't mean people need to bitch about not seeing it where it shouldn't be or doesn't need to be. Like, oh, woe was me, I couldn't read some political message into John Wick. They should have made one for me. Shut the fuck up. Critical isn't advocating to remove politics, but instead to remove clowns like Cirrus from turning everyone into a political crap hole. Yeah, I agree. I don't like seeing I don't like channels like this turning everyone into a fucking political drone either. And I didn't notice that if that is the I didn't notice if Cirrus completely missed that or not. I mean, Wolfenstein 2 has frickin' swastika references in it, but it's integral to the game's story because it takes place during a specific time period. That doesn't mean you're going to be reading into all about, like, the Nazism and shit about it. Maybe to a small degree, but that doesn't mean, like, you're there and immersed solely for the political intrigue. And that's not even what Moist Critical's point is. It's not that it can't be there, it's that he doesn't want it forced down your throat or the people bitching about, like, oh, yeah, there needs to be more of a message. That's his point. Which I agree with.
Is strictly popcorn material, and some art has deeper meaning, and both are valid, and there's nothing wrong with that. I can enjoy the Resident Evil series just as much for the game mechanics of blowing up zombie heads, as much as I can enjoy it for the social, political, and economic arguments that stem from its story, or even how games like Resident Evil Code Veronica tackle issues like multi-personality disorder. Again, these are not things that take away from these games, they are things that add to them. They put more meat on the bone of the turkey leg that is the gaming industry.
And it depends on the interpretation and the author's intent as well as the reader's interpretations. My entire fucking point.
Nobody's telling you that you have to eat the entire turkey leg. Just eat the parts that you like.
That's a really dumb analogy. You know motherfuckers are getting desperate when they use food analogies. I'm not saying they're always bad, but they're usually bad.
It needs to be entertaining. But that's secondary now, and I think that's a goddamn shame. And I just wanted to vent about it because that goddamn extra credit video was so insultingly bad that it made me open my fucking third eye, made me see the strings that hold this universe together, and made me want to complain about some video game trends. Oh yeah, and also the community, man.
That's a weird fucking statement, but okay. I'll give Cirrus this. He's being more reasonable than Cavernacle. That's fair. Cavernacle is pretty retarded too, like really fucking retarded. Gee, no wonder Cirrus complained about his weight. He really is fat. That's a fucking stupid analogy, it is.
Manager for extra credits is a big asshole. They go on Twitter, and they're celebrating the fact that Extra Credits YouTube channel is losing thousands of subscribers. They have the audacity to go on Twitter and say they are happy they're losing subs because it means less bigots are watching their content. And they double down saying we're celebrating the sub loss with wine because we're losing all these bigots. That's so fucked up. And that's...
we'll agree, that was pretty petty back when that happened.
Just another thing in the video game world. If you disagree, you're a racist, you're a bigot, you're a bad person because you disagree with whatever message was delivered in the video game or even the video about a video game. It's just unreal.
Again, if a video game happens to have a political message and you disagree with the message that video game carries, then that's a conversation in and of itself, and that conversation's valid, and it's okay.
That's not what he's saying, though. Jesus Christ. The entire point's gone over his head this entire time.
If I might give you an example, someone who's, say, a Nazi might disagree with the underlying message that's definitely not subtle in, say, the Wolfenstein series. And that's that Nazis are inherently bad because of their bad ideas.
My god, but that's not what you're fucking going to play Wolfenstein for. It's not what anyone really is going to play Wolfenstein for. You don't get immersed into Wolfenstein because of the political intrigue of the Nazis being evil. That's fucking stupid.
And therefore are an enemy. But then we get to have a conversation about that. Why do they disagree with that message?
That's fucking stupid.
And it is through that conversation that we can maybe expose why people think the way that they do on certain topics. In some cases,
You're really reading this in to Wolfenstein. Like, motherfucker, this is exactly Moist Critical's point. You are exactly the type of shit he's talking about.
we do find that people are bigots. For instance, if somebody didn't
We do find people that... My fuck, you're dumb.
like The Walking Dead because they had to play as Lee, who is a black character, we can at least ask the person why. There's nothing wrong with the ability to have those conversations. But if you don't want to have those conversations, that's fine. Just don't engage. By making this video, you are...
It's not about that. It's like, you are engaging with him. Like, you are literally being a problem here too with this type of shit. So, like, you're making it out that politics has to be there when you're trying to say that it's subjective, but you're also saying that it has to be there. You're making it out that it's subjective, like he doesn't have to acknowledge it, but then you're saying, like, it has to be here, acknowledge it. It's just very passive-aggressively. Like, very much like, oh, it's here, just ignore it. But it's here, but you have to acknowledge it's here, but you can ignore it. Like, what the fuck? It's not even his point. You're, like, literally the type of people he's talking about that force this shit down other people's throat all the fucking time when they don't care for it. What even is this example? A Nazi can play any game. It's available to everyone else.
Are openly engaging
I don't know.
in
He's going on some really dumb points, and I don't know. I think it started with Wolfenstein and Nazis, and it got really diluted.
political discourse, while simultaneously complaining about political discourse and how much it bores you.
You're not losing bigots. You're losing people that thought the video was really shittily done, which it is. It's a really bad video. Even people that do agree with your message, and I don't imagine there's so many people that agree playing a terrorist in Counter-Strike makes you a terrorist, but even lunatics that do agree with that shit on your video because it's a bad video.
And here's where we do have another point of agreement, because there really shouldn't be a time where you start celebrating losing subscribers because of your awfully bad takes. When you slowly cultivate an audience, whether or not that audience has bigots or not, that's still your audience. Celebrating losing thousands of subscribers sounds like a really bad attempt at virtue signaling, because the question
It sounds like a really petty thing to do because you fucked up.
becomes, why were they there in the first place?
And to call
What? So you're agreeing that they were bigots? Essentially? How do you know that they were bigots just because they disagree with a really bad tick? That's dumb. No. Please tell me you're not agreeing that they're bigots. Let me go back.
Audience, whether or not that audience has bigots or not, that's still your audience. Celebrating losing thousands of subscribers sounds like a really bad attempt at virtue signaling, because the question becomes, why were they there in the first place?
And to call
So you're somewhat kind of agreeing that they were bigots then, though. Like, what? That's stupid. You're just... Fuck, that's dumb.
them bigots, that's just biting the dick that feeds you. I just don't understand. Well, I don't know why they made the video, and I don't know why they're doubling down so hard defending it. Just roll over and admit it's bad. No matter how you look at it, it's a shit video. And you
Off topic, but reached level 93 in Vampire Survivors now. Let's go.
celebrating like this just makes you all look like the biggest douchebags. It's just stupid. Video game, well, I guess the video game spectrum online is fucking wild right now, and I think it's a really toxic environment full of just a lot of bad shit that nothing good comes from it. And it makes video games as a whole and gamers a lot shittier. And that's just my...
Yeah, to some degree I agree with that, because you get people like Cirrus here and like Cavernacle and shit. Oh god, he's one of those PewDiePie dog whistles to the alt-right people, kinda.
my take on the situation.
I'm getting that vibe as well.
That's about it. So, yeah.
And your take is a little mixed. I pointed out times where I agreed
Your take is more than a little mixed, buddy.
with you, and I pointed out times where I definitely disagree. So, to summarize, no, extra credit should not be celebrating the fact that they made a bad video and people are unsubbing because they made a bad video. This is the one point of yours I agree with, but every other point about how video games should be apolitical is just nonsense.
He wasn't even saying they should be apolitical. You're kind of reading that into it. you're reading into his message a little too much and kind of defending your... Like, are you that insecure over the stance you have about politics being intrinsic with art that you read that into his point? Because it wasn't exactly his point of the video.
Sense. Video games are an art form like movies, TV shows, paintings, literature, etc. And none of these things have ever been apolitical. There are certainly variations of them that are apolitical, but the ideas behind them are not. Even a game like Sonic...
That's not always true either. It depends on the author's intent and the reader's interpretations. Death of the author is the birth of the reader. You're a fucking idiot.
Like the Hedgehog has a very
His avatar looks like it would come out of Go Animate. It kind of does.
pro-environmentalist message, even though it's kind of subtle. Politics in games is just not something you can escape, but it is something that you can disengage from. But anyway, that's how I felt about Critical's video. He's not overall a bad channel, but much like with the extra credits video, this is just a bad take. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, let me know in the comments section below. If not, let's be fair, you're already typing. I'll see you guys in the next one, and insert end of video tagline here.
Alright, well, that was Cancer. Yeah. I think my stance here is pretty clear. I think he missed a lot of Moist Critical's points. He's a little insecure about his stance about politics and art being intrinsic with each other. Overall, it's just a really dumb video. It feels like he's watching a completely different video from the one on screen. Yeah, it's, like I said, like a lot of it just feels like he doesn't understand Moist Critical's point or it goes over his head. But, with that being said, y'all, I've been streaming for, almost 4 goddamn hours. Holy shit. Well, I think we're gonna be ending it there then, y'all. It has been a very lengthy stream. There was some very heated moments early on there with, Jesus Christ, I did not expect to have Tomboy on tonight. Ah, fuck. We'll see what happens with him in the future, I guess. Goddamn, he's fucking retarded. But anyways, I appreciate everybody stopping in. We had a lot of people out here tonight. It was really fun. We had quite a few donations and shit tonight too, which I appreciate everyone that super chatted and stuff. I love y'all. I'll try to stream a bit more often soon and get to work on my politics video. And hopefully we'll see what happens with the whole Tomboy drama, I guess. But yeah, big ups everyone. I appreciate y'all coming out. Love ya. See y'all. And have a good night. Oh, and don't forget to come back for more quality therapy. Peace out, y'all.